Get quest. Go to quest. We're doing this. You didn't hear any of the YouTube alerts? That's fine. Wait, what? YouTube? Huh? I mean Twitch? Yeah, alright, Simba.
Hey, traveler. Paimon.
What are you doing here?
Oh, Paimon knows that voice.
I know that voice. That's Blade from Honkai Star Rail. Oh, sorry. I mean Linny from Genshin Impact.
Over here.
If you're wondering why I'm doing the story quest now, is so then when, you know, I come back, aka tomorrow, people don't fucking spoil it for me. I can't wait to start stream tomorrow, and it's like, oh my god, did you do the Arlecchino quest? Dude, did you see the part where Arlecchino fucking stabbed Linny in the chest, and then Fremine took over the house of the fucking froth? I can't wait.
To borrow one of the more popular turns of phrase at the moment, this appears
All right,
to
later,
be
Majin.
quite the fated reunion. Running into you two out of the blue like this has really made my day. I certainly wasn't expecting
House
it.
of the Froth, yeah.
You can say that again. What brings you to Poisson?
To Poisson.
Wait, Paimon's got it. You must be here for one of your magic shows, right?
Why would the magic show be
Actually,
here?
We've run into a bit of trouble on the home front, so Father arranged for us to stay in Poisson
Oh,
for the time being.
Poisson.
Oh, are Lynette and Fremine here too?
Is her voice deeper? I'm not crazy. Okay. Her voice does sound a little bit different. I wonder what happened at court. Maybe they were sick. Maybe they couldn't do it. Maybe they were directed differently.
Yep, along with most of the other members of the House of the Hearth. You may have noticed Poisson seems a bit more crowded than usual.
Hey chat, if you want me to C6 Arlecchino, I'll take all your subs. Please help fund the C6 Arlecchino fund.
So you're saying nearly the entire organization has moved to Poisson? Sounds like you've run into way more than just a bit of trouble. What's really going on?
Huh. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of sounds like when Core first recorded for Paimon.
Well...
Since the two of you are so curious, perhaps I can fill in the gaps.
You can feel... what?
You scared Paimon half to death.
Hello, Father.
Father, you're here.
No, the Sino quest is not out.
You know, on second thought, maybe we don't need to know. It's all probably super confidential House of the Heart stuff, right? We totally weren't trying to pry or anything.
Nope, not at all.
No need to be nervous. I could sense your genuine concern from your conversation.
Hey, Narcissus, thank you for the prime.
Of course. I can also understand your confusion. Sending so many Fatui here to Poisson, it's only natural that some might suspect.
Sai, who don't say something you'll regret. Oh, I won't regret it. Well, we are a little curious. We still have our reservations about your organization.
I understand. I'm well aware you've had your fair share of confrontations with the Fatui in the past. And I can't exactly guarantee that we'll remain on good terms in the future.
Oh.
As for right
Foreshadow.
now, however, I would say we have little reason to be at odds, wouldn't you agree? The House of the Hearth could stand to be more open with those who have worked so closely with us in the past. As for the issue at hand, well, it hardly relates to any ulterior motive. To be frank, it all stems from a certain rumor circulating around the House of the Hearth.
I wanna be in the room where it happens.
What sort of rumor?
A rumor
Hey,
that
thank you
a
for the 50
certain
biddies.
phantom child is hiding away in the House of the Hearth.
What? I feel like I'm getting chills already. Phantom child. Also, I'm not gonna lie, if I didn't read the word child, I thought they meant child as in Tartaglia. But go on.
A phantom child? Ooh, just hearing the name is giving Paimon the creeps.
A spirit that should have long ceased to exist is lurking in the shadows of the House of the Hearth. So I decided to bring the children to Poisson before continuing to investigate the situation. I expect I should be able to track down the spirit fairly quickly. After that, it's just a matter of resolving the situation, if you will. It shouldn't be much trouble at all. If you're curious, or if you still have some concerns, it might be advisable to stick around for a few days. I'm sure the children would be exceedingly pleased to welcome some visitors. Lenny, I'll leave you to entertain our guests. I have some matters to attend to.
Of course, Father.
I couldn't help but feel intimidated during that conversation with the knave. Now that she's gone, it feels like I can finally breathe again. She also suggested that we stick around for a few days. But why? Why won't they let my boy Zach talk?
It has long been a dream of mine to invite you to our home and introduce you to my other siblings. You're quite well known in the organization already.
Other
A lot of
siblings,
people have been talking about you,
the
especially after
NPCs that
everything with
aren't
prophecy. If
Lynette
you're willing,
and
why don't you stay a while and have a little chat with us?
All right. We don't have
and
anything
Fremini.
else to do right now anyway. But let's
I
be
wasn't breathing for
clear,
a
we're
different
just
reason.
gonna
Lamau.
be there as guests, okay? Don't get any funny. Oh, wait a second. For your guests, that probably means we'll be treated to lots of yummy food, right?
Have I been? I've been pretty alright.
During our stay in Poisson, we've been helping out the
Poisson?
locals with some fishing. We bring in quite the bounty every day. In fact, today's the perfect chance for me to show you what I can do in the kitchen. Let's go. I'll take you to where we're staying.
Hell yeah. When the hearth flame goes out. Huh. Just like that one book that Majin mentioned earlier. Between the hearth, the flame of the hearth or some shit, and something else. I don't know where I'm going. I should probably click on that quest. A child who doesn't exist. 30 gigabyte of a update is a joke. Man, if only you guys pre-installed or, you know, thought ahead. Hey, I'm glad. Thank you for the 1,000 biddies.
Thank you, Sayu. My first 10 pull on the banner I got Dad. Then
Yeah?
my second 10 pull I got the Sun, winning the 50-50.
Well, guess what?
Thanks
I'm about
for
to
the
get
luck.
Dad right. Oh, wait. I'm out of gems. I'm about to get Dad on this single. Watch this. Fuck. Nope. Why would you do that to me? Damn. Hey, what up, Alex? Why are you guys like this? Oh my god, Arlecchino in sword
We
form.
rented this house from one of the locals to use as a temporary base. I'll come back later and tidy up a bit. After that, it should be all ready for you to stay in tonight.
Awesome, thanks. So, where are we off to now?
Well, when I happened to run into you two earlier, I was actually in the middle of distributing some supplies. With this many people staying in Poisson, we have to bring in
Poisson?
outside supplies every now and then. I should probably make sure the rest of these provisions get delivered. Otherwise, people might start to get antsy.
Ooh.
Okay, we'll come with.
You just lost to Jean? Damn, you guys are losing? Psh,
There
couldn't
are
be
all
me.
sorts of rumors about your organization floating
I
around.
did lose
out
that
there.
second time,
Paimon's
but it was,
not
like,
sure
early,
if
so
she
it's
can even
fine.
take a wild guess as to what's true and what's not. But now that we finally have the chance to see a day in the life of the house, we can take a good look at how you operate.
Yay, operate!
Well, you're more than welcome to come along. Just follow me.
Bum 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 bum. Sorry, I was closing down Tad's chat. Sorry. Is the patch out? Nope. The patch sure isn't out. I just got an early access, you know? They were like, hey, Sayu, we like you a lot. So, why don't you, just, we'll dust this off for you real quick. Are these your siblings?
Lenny, we're finally here. The supplies. I'm assuming you've...
Brought them with me? Yep, here you
So,
go.
this is a lot older for a sibling.
Hello? Something caught your eye?
Is that the traveler?
It's the Traveler in Paimon!
No way! Come here, everyone! Hurry! The Traveler and Paimon are here!
One
Bro, I'm
at a
hungry.
time, please. Don't crowd around them all at once. We don't want to scare off our guests.
Yeah,
now,
they're
do we?
closing down the orphanage, chat. There's just no way. I'm like, these are the other orphans. NPCs.
Oh, it's alright. Gotta say, Paimon didn't realize we were this famous.
There are 5 individuals that pointed us out, and you call this famous?
Of course. Father and Linny have told us so much about you.
What about Lynette and Fremine, huh? You know, our other friends?
Father told us about how you helped Linny. According to her, you're a trustworthy friend. And as far as she's concerned, that's pretty much the highest compliment we've ever heard her give. As you can imagine,
This
everyone's
guy
been very
has to be
curious about you.
17 and he's almost out of the orphanage. Has to be.
I heard the Traveler is so strong that he can move a mountain with his bare hands.
Useless dreams. Thank you for the 5 gifted. You see, the reason I find that funny is because Useless Dreams was the one that asked me to look, I had to redeem myself, I'm sorry. Well, I appreciate the apology. It's very kind of you.
I heard Paimon eats so much that she can clean out the entire pantry at Hotel Tabor in just 3 days. Wait a second, that's the rumor you heard about Paimon? Oh, not cool at all.
I mean, mine's also a bit of a stretch. Did I miss the polls? No. You haven't missed the polls. We're gonna do them in a bit.
You're supposed to give them gifts and stuff, right? Oh, we don't need something like that. Besides, we don't have anything to give to you. Come on, we insist. I can give you some of my new potions. Just pick your poison. And by that, I mean medicine or actual
Who is
poison.
this? This voice actor sounds familiar.
Or maybe Shaplo can teach you guys about stealth. He's super good at it. He's never been caught.
Ooh.
Ah, now that's not a bad idea. I know you usually prefer to fight head on.
Also,
but
this guy's
never
voice
hurts
sounds
to
so
expand your bag of
familiar.
Tricks, right? When it comes to eliminating your enemies, staying quiet can go a long way. Trust me, I would know.
Trust
I
me,
was poisoned
I
not too
would
long
know.
ago, and I'm still dealing with the after effects. So I'm not quite as good as I was before.
You see,
but
I also
can still
thought
give
it
you
sounded
some
like
pointers.
Christian.
Wait. When you said gifts, Paimon didn't think you meant poison and stealth tactics.
I thought you meant
But
food.
those are the best things we can give you. You don't like them?
That's the best thing you can give me?
Ooh, how about this? Tell me the name of someone who really annoys you, and we'll teach him a lesson for you.
Oh, this is the mafia, all right. The dangerous suggestions keep on coming one after another.
All right, Fold, Selwar. I think that's enough suggestions for now. When it comes to being a good host, it's the thought that counts. You don't need a physical gift to make our guests happy. In fact, pestering them with suggestion after suggestion might make them more annoyed than anything. I would say your enthusiasm has certainly gotten across.
Really?
Absolutely, we definitely feel the love.
Awesome! It's been so long since we have had guests to play with. If there's anything you need, just let us know.
I need to whack this one person. Their name is Paimon.
Yeah, especially if it's poison or something. I've got all sorts of potions. for
Yeah,
that.
this House of the Hearth is getting dismantled tonight.
Well, we'll talk to you all later. We've still got supplies to distribute.
Yay,
All right,
distribute.
see you later.
Goodbye. Bye-bye now. Keep a close eye on them kids. We're gonna poison the traveler. We're gonna poison the traveler. We're gonna poison the traveler. We're gonna.
Lenny, about all that poison and stealth tactics talk just now.
Scared you, did it? That kind of talk comes with being part of the House of the Hearth.
It's our motto, actually.
When Foltz was really young, he strangled all of his family pets.
Whoa.
Just out of curiosity.
Whoa.
He was labeled a dangerous
Whoa,
problem child.
whoa. That kid's gotta go. What do you fucking hold up a fucking second? How can you say that so casually? What do you mean? He strangled all of his family pets out of curiosity. Strangle him for curiosity. How about that? Send this man to the grave. What do you mean?
Elwar has an unnatural obsession with potions. Father has forbidden her from trying all the different concoctions she comes up with, but she still tries to test them in secret.
That's
You really have to keep an eye on that one.
a drastic. This is like, okay, she likes to fuck with shit, right? Like, if you put her in a kitchen, she'll probably make the most poisonous bullshit meal ever. But that dude, that kid, that Hollier, whatever his face was, problem child, get his Dexter sounding ass out of here. And no, I don't mean Dexter's lab.
Chaplot is around my age. While I'm mainly responsible for collecting intelligence, he handles surveillance.
Chaplot
He's
is
very passionate
2
about his
heads
work and
taller
has
than
no
you.
reservations about taking on some very difficult missions. I know you two probably aren't used to that kind of talk, but I can promise you they only had the best of intentions. Things like stealth tactics and developing different poisons.
No,
really
it's
mean a lot
Poisson.
to them. They were just trying to share the best of what they could offer. That's all.
Here's the thing. If they're in the orphanage, they all have to be under 18, right? Is that not how an orphanage works? Because once you're 18, you're legal, and then you get kicked out of the orphanage. So based off that logic, Lenny has to be younger than 18. To everybody who's saying that Lenny's 20, Lenny would have to be 18 if he's part of the orphanage. I believe Lenny's age has been confirmed over a 20 via voice line. Really? I need the Carfax on that. If you could tell me which voice line that is, I'll look it up. And then, isn't he a Fatui? Quick, pull the voice line out. I mean, someone pull it out and I'll... Hey, look, we can pull it up right here. Is it a Lenny voice line specifically? I think Lenny and Lynette are both over 20. I mean, they could just be helping out. They could just be helping out at this point. So, I really do wish they put up the fucking... Put their ages on here. That's all I'm saying. Lenny's story quest. Then... Holy f... Anonymous. I don't know who you are. C6 funds? I'm gonna be honest. I don't think 500 will help. But I will match you. Well, maybe not match you, but I will get close. I guess we're doing more pulls. My guy. I wasn't expecting this. Okay. You know what? It's fine. I'm going to a con this weekend. It's fine. It's fine. That's you know, you were so kind to gift $500. I don't even know who you are. I wish I could thank you properly, but you're anonymous. I wish I could thank you proper. Thank you. I appreciate it. Time to aventurine. It's all or nothing. Do you think if I say daddy, you're huge, it'll work? Papi, eres enorme. I'm going to tell, if we end up C6ing, I am going to tell my cousin Tito to ignore everybody else in this fucking game and work on this character. All right, but I do need a song. All right, hold on. I got it. Not gonna lie, I thought it'd be faster paced than that. Oh, perfect. You fuckers want adventurine? Daddy, you're huge. And we're just gonna skip. We have this bitch on a loop. Dude, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think that's gonna help with C6. Ooh, this is not looking great, fellas. Father, you're huge. Didn't work. Sorry, I have to say it. Father, you are huge. See, it doesn't work. Farazan? You just gotta mean it? I just did. Okay. Well, we know this is guaranteed. Obviously. So we're at C1. Now we just pray that everything is early. Ooh. Yeah, this ain't happening. This is just going to show how greedy this game is. Oh, God. Don't make me go all the way to pity. What can I do? Dude, what can I do? I have 7,000. There's no way. Dude, there is literally no fucking way we're... Like, unless in this next one I get double, like... Get double? Bro, if I lose this 50-50, we're... Okay, hard pity. Where are the earlies? Okay! C2? Fuck, okay. We're at C2. Early, please. Ah, that's it. Cut off the music. Cut off the music, bro. Oof, indeed. C2 is better than nothing. All right, what does this do? Mask of the Red Death is further enhanced. The value of the increase is 100. Additionally, Arlecchino's interruption resistance is increased when she performs normal or charge attacks. Okay. Are now already blood debt due to when first applied. When Arlecchino absorbs such a dew, she unleashes blood fire in front of her, dealing holy shit, and increasing her all elemental. That's actually crazy. Honestly, yeah. You either go C2 or C6. So yeah, thanks, Anonymous. You contributed to a C2 Arlecchino. Thank you. That's busted. No game audio? There is game audio, it's just very quiet. I got you though. Thank you for the heads up. I'll be right back. I have to go use the restroom real quick, but I'll be right back. All right. I am back, and I got a cupcake. All right. Let us resume the story. Oh, what? DMs? I'll check real quick. What is this? What is this? Oh, God. Hold on, chat. We gotta react to something real quick. All right. What is this? Hey, thank you for the raid, Arlena. What the fuck is this? Bro, you guys are talented. You seek the power that let us form a pact. Since you want to save your little friend, why don't we do this with style? The other you who exists within desires it thus. Bro, it's Persona! I am thou, thou art I. There is no turning back. Embrace this power and let us fight. What the fuck? Bro, this is sick. Now I can feel it. Oh my god! The power! It's fucking Peppa Pig! Peppatron, I'm dead. Let's blast them away. Bro. Yo, huge shout out to Okarma. Bro, this is so sick. The Peppa Pig memes will never die. And I love it. Bro, you guys are so talented. Okarma, that shit was so good.
Literally, the taste of victory was horrible. But figuratively...
Nom 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 nom. I had this idea for a while and started as a joke, but it took 2 months to make. Hey, relax. I hope I'm not late for the Peppa memes. You're never late. I'm sorry, Sai. I hope you can forgive me one day. Oh, you're forgiven. Don't you worry. That shit's fire. You combined the thing I hated with the thing I love, Persona. I can't be mad at that. And you made it into a robot of Peppa. It looks kind of sick. I welcome it. That was fire. Thank you so much. Bro, you guys are so talented. I'm gonna try to put that in the fan art thing, but it'll obviously be muted. So, oh, I am so sorry, my queen, my king, my liege. Let's get you out of those terrible garbs. I actually don't know what wings would work on you. Honestly, this kind of does work. I would say these, but it's like not the right color. And I'm not gonna lie. I think the Natlin wings are gonna look the best on her. Continue to distribute supplies. Oh, it was supposed to be above, huh? Damn it. Damn it. Game audio down. Oh, I had muted it. You're right. Thank you for letting me know now. Can't enter the game? Yeah, we fixed it. Bro, I love streaming.
Elio, supplies are here.
Bro, I wasn't looking. And I thought he said Elio.
Thanks. And who are these two? Outsiders?
Ooh. I'm eating a cupcake.
Allow me to introduce you. This is the Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, you're the famous duo I've been hearing so much about. It's nice to meet you. I heard you've traveled to all sorts of places. Is that true?
Of course.
Dude, I feel like in this patch I recognize a lot of the voices but don't know them by name.
Oh, good for you.
You must be pretty familiar with Fontaine by now then. Have you seen the new opera that started running recently? I think it's called... The 4,000 Thieves?
Is that a reference to... Anyway.
Oh, this is the first we've heard of it.
It seems like it's going to be fantastic. From what I've been able to tell from the posters, anyway.
No, not Persona.
You should definitely check it out if you have the time.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, cutie.
Oh, and there's the Blind Maiden, too. That one is supposed to have audience interaction.
Huh.
Seems pretty interesting.
Spend time talking about pop
After
culture.
this mission is over,
Aladdin?
I think
That's
I'll
where
go
my
get a
brain went.
manicure.
Oh, maybe I should dye my hair. Wonder how much it'll cost.
Is it just Paimon, or do these two seem much easier to
All right,
get
later,
along
want to
with
be
than the others?
Merryweather.
Looks like the House of the Hearth has some normal members after all.
You got it. Good luck on your
I
driver's
heard
test.
that.
Oh! Oops.
Oops.
I'm guessing you're referring to Foltz and the others? Yeah, we're definitely not all like them.
I bet those crazies are practically foaming at the mouth right now. I'm sure they just can't wait to get back to Snezhnaya to carry out the plan.
Huh? What plan?
That's enough, Filial.
What plan?
Don't talk about family members behind their back, right? Whatever. Let's go.
What plans? Plans?
Guess this is goodbye then. If you ever have some time, we should go see the opera together.
I don't know you.
Well,
Plans?
that's it for the supplies. We should probably head back as well.
Where's Arlecchino? You missed him.
Well, they didn't seem too happy with each other.
They sure
Seems like
weren't.
there could be something more going on here.
Is she better than Hu Tao? C2 apparently has her do 900% more damage on this AoE attack, which is actually crazy. We should observe for now. It's better not to pry.
You're right. We're only here as guests after all. Oh, Linny's getting super far ahead. Come on, let's catch up.
Poor Lenny, he sounds tired. Yeah, tired of this family's bullshit. I mean, you mean to tell me you wouldn't pull for this? Oh, there she goes. I had to go down here anyway. It's hiding.
So, what do you think of the members you've met so far?
They're crazy. They're insane.
Well, Father is always encouraging us to be strong-willed and independent. So if there's one thing we've got, it's people who aren't afraid to speak their mind.
Yeah, speak their minds.
Well, I should probably get cooking. Wanna join?
Hey, let's cook.
Then let's head out and... Fremine?
Fremine!
What are you doing here?
Staring at a box. And doing nothing.
Hey, nice to see you again!
Lunik, thank you for the raid.
You too. I heard you're here as guests of House of the Hearth.
Yes!
Welcome.
We were just going to make some food. Why don't you come along?
Hey,
I could use some
Talisa,
help
thank
in
you for
the
the
kitchen,
sub.
and I
Thank you for the 4
seem to
months.
remember you
I
mentioning
met
you
you a
wanted to
few
make
weeks
seafood
ago at
soup
Fan
for the
Expo
traveler in
Cleveland, and I
Paimon.
think your luck rubbed off on me because I just got 3 5-stars back to back and Linny
Damn.
and Arlecchino weapon.
Must
so I'm
be
paying
nice.
it back, thanks.
Must be nice. You mentioned you wanted to make seafood soup.
Seafood soup? Oh, Paimon's drooling already.
Is that not ceviche, chat?
Were you looking for something just now, Fremine? Maybe I can help.
It's nothing. I just wanted to see if there were any extra supplies.
Yeah, we've got some left over. What do you need?
Some food and water. And some clean cloth, if possible.
He's running away. Don't know I avoid all seafood? Really? Dude, you're missing out. Scallops, delicious. Salmon, yum. Ceviche? Like, with shrimp or fucking octopus? Yum.
No problem. Give me a second here. Food, water...
Escape plans?
Wait a minute. What do you need all of those for? You're not on any missions as far as I'm aware, and you were just going to come eat with us. So what's this all about?
I'm running away from home.
I thought I'd grab an extra portion because I get hungry at night. Could be because I'm growing, you know? And...
I don't remember ceviche
Fremine.
being like soup. I mean, it can be. It's not soup, but you know. It kind of can be, depending on who you ask.
You remember what I told you? You're not like me. Your lying skills still need some work.
Damn.
Tell me what's going on. Is it really bad enough that you have to keep it from your own brother?
That's when we find out you're not really my brother.
Maybe it'll be better if we gave them some space.
Or maybe we stay here for el chisme.
This is the first time I've seen that kind of look on your face. Whatever happened, does it have something to do with Father?
Yeah, Dad wants me to take over the family business.
Yes. Just follow me.
Dad's always watching. See, I told you, Dad's always watching.
You're back! And you've brought some friends with you this time.
Oh. Oh, Papa. Remember your friend you killed?
Hello, my name's Linny. I grew up in the House of the Hearth. And you are?
So did she.
Hi, Lenny. I'm also a child of the House of the Hearth, just like you. You can call me Clairvy.
Yup.
Clairvy?
It's nice to meet you.
Well, this is an interesting surprise.
Does that name ring any bells, Lenny?
Interesting.
No, not at all. That's not a name we have on our roster, I'm sure of it. What
Man.
I'm not sure of, though, is how she managed to sneak in.
Imagine never watching any of those trailers.
This guy stinks!
Imagine never watching any of the trailers and you just run into this girl and it's like, damn, who the fuck is this?
She must be the phantom child Father's been searching for. From the looks of it, I'm guessing you were the one that found her, Fremine. You, haven't told Father, have you?
No.
No, I haven't told anyone. I've
Look at her
just been
necklace. It's the flower,
keeping her
yeah.
hidden.
For how long?
6 months.
About
Oh.
half a month now.
Oh.
So ever since we got to Poisson, then. Do you have any idea what you're doing?
No.
I know what I'm doing.
Really? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like you're hiding the very person Father has been trying to find. If Father finds out about this, everyone involved is going to be punished. You know the rules of the house, Fremine.
And so
know
do
you
I.
do. Father doesn't tolerate any form of betrayal. So why are you doing this?
I've thought it through. And I just can't hand her over like that.
Oh?
Linny, don't you remember last year? Sheplo nearly died after getting poisoned during that one mission. He wasn't able to get back before the poison started taking effect. And not a single person was there to help him. That night, while I was sleeping, I heard a voice telling me to go save him. I opened
Later,
my
Night of Wolves.
eyes, but I couldn't find the source of the voice. I thought maybe
Oh,
I was
are you
just hearing
saying
things,
she's the source?
but I went to look for him anyway. Luckily, I got there with enough time to save his life. That feeling of being haunted, of hearing voices, it's happened many times in the House of the Hearth. I'm sure you've noticed.
Not really. I don't
So
hear
what you're
voices.
saying is, that was her? She was the one who spoke to you that night?
Later, darn biscuit.
Unless there are other spirits roaming around the House of the Hearth, I don't think there's any other possibility. If Clairvy were our enemy, it wouldn't matter whether she was a spirit or an actual child. I would have acted without a second thought, because that's what Father ordered us to do.
So Clairvy's just been haunting the Hoth for years? House of the Hearth. I mean, I'm not surprised.
But she's been living with us, helping us from the shadows all this time. I think that makes her family. I couldn't just hand her over to be dealt with. Not when there's so much we still don't know.
So what's your plan then? You can't keep her here forever. Someone is bound to find out eventually.
Later, Prince.
I haven't thought that far yet. I don't want to disobey an order from Father, but I also don't want to put Clairvy in danger.
I mean, that's fair.
Come with me. There are a couple things I'd like to say to you in private.
Pull his ear. Listen here, you little fucker. Hey, Clairvy, you want to divulge any information to us?
Those two sure care a lot about each other.
Now, would it really be in private if she could just turn into, if she just goes, I'm going ghost, vanishes, and just listens in on what they said?
Well, they got a funny way of showing it. From where Paimon was floating, it sure seemed like they were about to bite each other's heads off. No way. They have a really deep bond. I could tell right away, because I also have a friend like that.
Yeah, her name is this. Huh? Who's that? Oh, she's father.
I just don't know how long that kind of bond can last.
What do you mean?
The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
Well, it seems like you can't even, get out if you're dead.
I'm sorry, Lenny. I really didn't mean to drag anyone else into this.
When sign a side quest, it seems like it'll be in the second phase.
Oh, really? You didn't mean to? 'Cause I, for one, wish you did.
Huh? What do you mean?
We're brothers. You were supposed to let me in on it.
You know, when we were younger, you didn't call me Linny. You called me brother, just like Lynette. We grew up together, the three of us. We were all orphans, all rescued by father. Of all the siblings in the House of the Hearth, I think our bond was the closest.
At least I thought.
Later on, when you started calling me Linny, I wasn't actually surprised. After all, Lynette and I are related by blood.
There it is.
We've had to depend on each other to survive long before we joined the house.
Then from it goes, wait, we're not blood? I'm adopted?
Lenny,
That actually would be
The
crazy.
most difficult moments of my life happened before you and I had ever met. I'm sure that's true for you as well. Even so, Fremine, we've stood by each other for all these years now, and to me,
Damn.
that means more than blood.
Yeah, fuck blood.
You and Lynette are the most important people in my life. No one can replace you. So I won't let you face anything alone. Not if I can help
It would be crazy if someone dies.
Oh, looks
I
like
doubt
things
it.
are
It's
getting
Genshin.
kinda heated between Linny
No
and
one dies in
Fremine.
Genshin.
Maybe we should go check on them.
Except, you know, it's Nora. She dies.
It's raining. I should put my clothes away.
Yeah, you should probably do that, bitch. Oh, wow. Let me end this.
Laid bare.
Looks like she's not here either.
I'm right here. She called for me, chat. She called for me. Eat this. Anyway.
Hey, you two! Hope we aren't interrupting anything.
Hey, Lava Man. Thank you for the raid.
Oh, wait a minute, Fremine. You're not crying, are you? Is everything all right?
Damn.
Everything's fine.
Time to punch Linny for making Fremine cry.
Thanks for asking.
Well, we're all friends here, right? We've been through so much together, so if there's anything we can do to
Yeah,
help,
we
just
stopped
say
the whole
word.
prophecy.
It's just a small family dispute. It's not something our guests should trouble themselves with. In fact, it might be better if your stay ended here.
But sometimes having guests around can come in handy.
What are you getting at, Traveler?
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate.
Exactly.
That's what you're trying to say, isn't it?
Exactly. I think it's better if we stick around.
I just... Thank you. I was really hoping to keep you out of it. But even if I could think of some other reason to turn you away, I'm not sure I could convince you. I know things could turn dangerous, so I promise you this. From now on, I'll protect you like my life depends on it.
Me too.
Oh, okay.
Back to the matter at hand, then. If we don't plan on handing Clairvy over to Father, then our only other option is to solve the mystery of her identity before Father is able to track her
Bro,
down.
literally, if you talk to Father,
That means
she will
finding
know
out where
immediately.
she came from and what she's doing here. Then we can send her on her merry way and pretend like
She's
none
here
of
because
this
father
ever
killed her.
happened.
I've tried that already.
And her curse bounds her to this world. I'm kidding, I don't know, actually.
And?
And nothing. I tried taking her somewhere really far away, but after some time, she just reappeared. She even came with us all the way to Poisson. It seems like wherever the house is, she follows.
Baby, talk
Don't know much
to
about
your
spirits.
father.
Do you two have any ideas?
Let's see here. Paimon remembers hearing something
Oh, that's
like,
also true.
if you fulfill a spirit's last wish before they died, they'll let go of whatever's keeping them here and return to the ley lines.
And isn't her wish something to do with being with so-and-so forever? I'm just saying. Helping the House of the Hearth? Yeah, I saw this YouTube video that could help all of our problems.
Oh, it's just that Paimon doesn't really remember where she heard that, so it's not guaranteed to work or anything.
Well, sounds like it's worth a shot. Guess that means we should go ask her about her wish. But first, Fremine, I need you to promise me something.
What is it?
That is true, Leafy Sea Dragon, I would.
I need you to promise me that this will stay between the two of us. We're the masterminds behind this whole thing. No one else gets involved. Can you do that for me?
The Traveler didn't watch the animated short, clearly.
All right.
They didn't see the
Then let's seal
flashback like we
promise
did.
Just like when we were kids. Fist,
Fist
bump
bump.
on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, thanks, Simon.
I swear.
Damn. What in the Naruto? That was cute. I like that. I like that. I like that shit.
Whoa!
She's like, you motherfuckers really thought I wasn't hearing? You really thought I wasn't in on this?
Lynette!
You scared me.
What a surprise. What brings you here, dear sister?
The ghost.
And, when exactly did you get here?
I was here the whole time. In the words of Sam Reich, I've been here the whole time. Damn, I wish I could replay it. You're an idiot. You're a moron.
And you too, Fremine.
Traveler.
You 3, Traveler. And you 4, Paimon.
Oh, wow, you can count. Hey, you
what did we
5,
do?
chat.
I've seen Clairvy around the House of the Hearth before. I hadn't seen her in Poisson, so I figured she must not have come with us. But it turns out you were just hiding her.
Ah,
I heard you talking about your plan. Rather than steering clear of the situation, I'd rather fully join in.
true. Don't bring chat
If you
into
don't
this out
agree,
there.
I'll have no choice but to report everything back to Father. Simple as that.
Damn, true.
You're not giving us much wiggle room here, Lynette.
That's the point.
Well, I guess we're all in this together then.
We're all
we
in
talk to
this
Clairvy, we'll figure out our
together.
next move.
Once we know, I always forget the lyrics. Wildcats every.
There's no time to lose. Let's go.
You raise your hands up in the air. That's the way we knew it. Also, I've been here the whole time. Hey, girl.
I'm full. Thank you for bringing me this food, you guys.
You didn't touch a lick of it. It's still fully on the plate.
She said she's full, but the food doesn't look like it's even been touched.
I'm so glad they actually pointed that out. They never do. I'm so glad they did. Well, she's a spirit. She can't actually eat.
That's right. Based on what I've been able to observe, it doesn't seem like Clairvy can interact with the physical world at all. Still, when she's presented with food, she'll always linger around it for a good little while. Maybe, in her mind, she really is eating those things.
Does she know that she has already passed away?
I've tried to ask her, but she didn't answer. My guess is that she's just as confused as we are. Or maybe she couldn't understand the question at all.
Hey, don't worry. Once she sees father, she'll know immediately that she got impaled in the fucking chest.
Clairvy, if you've got some time, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Questions?
Sure. Oh, another new friend. Hi, I'm Clairvy.
Oh, I know who you are.
Hello.
Hello. My name
Clairvy,
is Elder Price.
How did you
That's not true.
join the House of the Hearth?
Huh? Isn't it the same for everybody?
Don't we all get kidnapped as kids and then we kind of just fuck around? And actually, this will be really interesting because for her, it was under different management.
The knave brings you here and then you can't leave.
Previous knave. Oh, is this story going to be a misunderstanding? Later, Pikachu. Later, only a Aventurine fan.
It's just that your name, it's not on the roster. And I've never seen you before.
Are we not going to question the... What do you mean you never leave?
The roster? Oh, I get it now. I think there might be some things you don't know about this place.
Oh, really? You say?
The people in charge, they're not as nice as they look. They say they keep a roster,
Oh?
but it's not complete. There are a lot of people who aren't on it, and never will be.
Oh.
In this house, some people are family, and
Oh.
other people are just test subjects.
Another test
Those kinds of people aren't ever going to get a place on the roster. Unless it's the roster of people who've been executed.
Hold up a second. I was fucking around? I was fucking around quoting the Fatui that randomly you run into? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Another test subject. Ooh. I see.
Wait, does that mean the knave...
Again, under different management?
Is there anyone that can vouch for you?
Are you gonna say Perry?
Perry.
Yup.
She's my best friend. She's the only one I trust in this place.
Have either of you heard of that name before?
What does Perry look like? Ask what Perry looks like.
No.
Me neither.
Ask what Perry looks like.
Clairvy. Perry.
Ask what Perry...
Neither
I'm
of
gonna
those names are on the
fucking...
roster.
I'm gonna go damn lose it if you don't fucking ask.
But it seems like she's telling the truth.
Perry is Arlecchino.
Either that,
Yes.
or this kid's already got a bag of tricks bigger than mine.
Ask who the fuck Perry is.
Maybe we should try a different approach. Clairvy, do you have a wish?
It bugs me how bad of detectives these kids are.
A wish?
Mind you, I say kids, but they're apparently in their 20s. Allegedly.
It can be anything you want. Just imagine. It's your birthday, you're blowing out the candles, and your wish is...
She'll go, what the hell's a birthday?
To go outside.
Oh. I mean, I know what you mean. You kind of are outside.
Where the sun can find me. That's it? Well, that sounds easy enough. The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
What did she mean by that? Things can't be this simple.
Okay, time to divide and conquer. Listen up. I've got a plan.
Hey, what up, Nanako? And a bit.
I'll try and find a way to use basic illusory magic to take Clairvy outside and bring her somewhere with sunlight. Lynette, try and find the list of executions that Clairvy was talking about, and see if her name is on it. Fremine, you stay in Poisson. We can't be the only ones who've had run-ins with Clairvy. I need you to collect intel on everything she said and done.
Understood.
I'll try my best.
I'm
What
so
about us? What should we do?
curious how Arlecchino's going to react.
I really appreciate your willingness to help, but this is a family matter. I
Love
don't
that
wanna
sitcom.
drag you in too deep. It's too risky. Let me think. Since Father considers you to be guests, maybe you could stick by her side for a little while.
Fair?
You don't need to do anything except keep up some nice, casual conversation.
She knows
I know
frame
it's it.
1
You wanna
what we're
switch
doing.
character.
I'll give you a magic bird. If Father suspects something, all you need to do is release it when she's not looking, and it'll alert me that something's wrong. Of course, that's only as a last resort.
This is the Arlecchino story
If
quest.
Father doesn't seem to notice us, there's no need to make contact. We'll reconvene here tonight after all's said and done. If the worst case scenario happens and we're discovered, just tell Father everything. We're not going to let our guests get punished for our own actions. That's where we draw the line.
Be careful.
You too. Okay, this is where we part. Father should be at the beach nearby.
Finally. Now I get to hang out with who I really wanted.
This goes well. No, it has to go well. That's the only way this can get resolved.
The jig is up.
Clairvy, I'd like to take you somewhere. Is that okay
Ask
with you?
what Perry looks like, you bitch.
Sir, where are we going?
Outside. You dummy dumps? Are Lenny and Fremine here? Or Lynette and Fremine here? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yo, why is it foggy? Hydro Dragon, don't cry. Nice. Daily commissions. Ooh. Yeah. I was gonna check her Harbinger lines. Wait, use Nahida? Psh, you use Nahida. I mean, I probably will, if I'm gonna be honest. I can't look at any of the abouts. Damn it. Have to have French at level 4. Sorry, chat. We tried. Look, I love having Father here, but right now it's not really viable.
I've been waiting for you.
Yeah. I've been waiting for you for centuries or whatever. For ages. You guys understand, Uvalette? Being all wet and shit. They're on YouTube already. I mean, we'll look it up. Here's the thing, chat. We'll look that up once we're done with the quest. Is that child? What year am I in? All right, let's be very sneaky.
It's the knave and child. Hey, aren't you supposed to be in Snezhnaya
Yep.
recuperating? What are you still doing in Fontaine?
Hi, it's me, child.
Oh, it's you two. I didn't expect to run into you here.
Did my guy get a texture upgrade?
I was unconscious for quite a while after the fight in the Primordial Sea.
No, never mind.
After I woke up, I realized I was being taken back to Snezhnaya, and well, I couldn't have that now, could I? Not when I've still got unfinished business here in Fontaine. So, I mustered up all my strength and made the journey back on my own.
His outfit does look... Am I...
What
Maybe
sort
it's
of
just been a
unfinished
bit...
business are we talking here?
It has to do with
His
Skirt,
fit did?
the
Yeah.
master. I really wanted to meet up with her, but by the time I got back, she had already left. I still have so many questions for her. Without any other leads, all I could do was ask the knave to help me track her down. She must have left behind some traces from her time in Fontaine.
I mean, and was Skirk really in Fontaine, or was she just in that weird fucking realm with the... Anyway.
Oh, okay. So, have you found any clues?
I really do hope a lot of these characters get texture upgrades, because especially vanilla characters, I feel like their outfits, like their new outfits, is the texture change, but My guy needs it.
Unfortunately, no. While the House of the Hearth is adept at collecting all manner of intelligence, certain
Dude, the difference between these two models is crazy.
still manage to escape our purview.
Bro, like, the difference in just quality is crazy.
Basically, unless Master feels there's a need to meet with me, she's not going to be found. But that problem has an easy fix. I just need to become stronger, and then...
Paimon thinks you should focus on getting better
Agreed.
The worst of it is over. It's all thanks to that one kid from the House of the Hearth. Elwar, I think her name was.
Oh,
She
the
gave
poison
me a bunch
one?
of random potions to drink. They didn't go down easy, let me tell you. Pain and chills all over. But they really did help speed up my recovery.
No, Child's master is Skirk, not father.
And that's good, because it looks like I really do have to head back this time. The old man's been putting the pressure on me. He sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some sort of project.
Oh?
Project Stuja?
What?
Yeah, that's the one. I heard.
I mean, that's the
Regraders
thing they
involved
brought up
too.
in the trailer, but...
I'm not looking forward to having to listen to all his monologuing.
Regraders?
Hey, maybe you could think of a way for me to stay in Fontaine for a little longer.
No, thank you. Is Regrader the mayor? Which one's Regrader? Oh, Regrader is... okay.
Helping Linda and the
Pantalone,
others
yeah,
brush
yeah.
up on their
Pantalone.
fighting skills would be far more interesting.
That's,
If
J.
you and
Michael
I could
Tatum.
spar, that would be even better. I've been waiting for a chance to see you go all out.
I've been waiting for this. Sorry.
And what a sweet little daydream that is. But I also have a role to play in all this. I'll be leaving Fontaine shortly as well.
Dude, do you guys think that at this point Snezhnaya is just going to be boss rush of Fatui Harbingers? I kind of would love that, actually.
Besides, considering how little they see fit to step outside the homeland, being called on to return to Snezhnaya by such illustrious dignitaries, what a great honor. Wouldn't you agree?
One I could do without, I'd say.
Is it just Paimon? Or does it kind of seem like they're...
Just casually trash talking their colleagues behind their backs? Hey, bro, don't they all? I mean, Dottore is a piece of shit that's just Xehanort. You know? He literally tortured Scaramouche, aka Wanderer. Wanderer was constantly talking shit about all the other Harbingers. I mean, Child was kind of... like, everybody was just... they're all kind of terrible. Except for these two. Honestly, the Knave so far has been great to us, but... what I like about Father Arlecchino is that she has been straightforward with us from the beginning. It's like, hey, we can help each other out. Just a heads up, though. I know this is temporary. At some point, we might end up fighting. Or maybe we won't. That's one thing I have loved about Arlecchino. No, we haven't listened to her voice lines yet. We're going to do that after we do the story.
So, dear guests of the House of the Hearth, to what do I owe the visit?
We came to hang out.
We just...
Want to learn more about you, girl. I mean, Dad. E. Hey, Star Prism. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders.
Right! We're super close to Linny and the others, but we still don't know much about you!
And she goes, and I intend to keep it that way.
Is that so? Introductions have already been made, have they not?
Yeah, but I want to know more about you, girl. Like where your rings come from. The fact that I didn't know that your hands were actually black and those weren't just gloves that looked really cool. Let's talk about it, short. Yeah, you can kill me now.
Oh, well, you see? There's only so much you can learn about someone from a short introduction. At least tell us something a little extra, like... why do you call yourself father?
Because I killed Mother.
Huh, good question. I'd also like to know.
The fact that you have to ask tells me our intelligence work has been quite successful.
Damn.
Telling you the answer to that question would only serve to undermine that success. And we can't have that, now can we?
I mean, we could. You know, maybe over some tea, maybe some cake.
Spoken like a true diplomat. That was some expert sidestepping right there.
Yeah.
Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll take my leave. I still have a small matter to resolve at home.
Ooh, small matter being... Oh, I'm sure she knows about... Clarice about her friend. If the knave leaves now, she's sure to find Clervy. I said Clarice. Into Lenny and Clervy. Should I release the bird Lenny gave us? No, we should get her to about the House of the Hearth. What does the organization mean to you?
I'd also like to hear the answer to this.
Child, you're ruining my fucking cover.
I've met some of the members of your organization, and they all seemed like really good kids. They actually reminded me of Tonya and Tusser.
She'll be like, don't you dare compare my children to those worthless kids.
Which, by the way, if you ever betray them, I'm just letting you know, I won't let you off easy.
Relax, child. Your name is Child for a reason, and you're gonna know your fucking place. You think you can take her on? You're a fucking idiot.
And why would I betray them?
Well, you've already betrayed the House of the Hearth once, haven't you? At least, that's what I heard.
Oh, right. When mother... Keep your mouth shut, boy. Yeah.
Okay, I admit. That's just what the old man told me. The rooster, I mean.
See, they love talking shit, chat. Fatui Harbingers, more like the Cheesemate Harbingers. What the fuck? Bro, Rooster told you that? What a fucking gossipy old man. Fuck that dude. What the fuck? That fucking piece of shit. The knave betrayed the House of the Hearth? So does that mean that Clervy said it was true? Does the knave really treat her children like no, you she's the reason they're not test subjects anymore.
Wait, did you really do something bad to those kids?
Hey.
Never mind what I've done. I'm more curious as to what the mighty Rooster had to say. Care to enlighten me?
Yeah, see? Never trust a Harbinger.
Well, nothing much. Just some stuff about you taking out many other members of the House of the Hearth, and even going so far to attack your own family.
Yeah, mother.
I see.
Yeah, mother knows best. How about father, bitch?
Huh. Based on your reaction, I'm guessing it's all a bunch of lies.
Half-truths.
Hardly. I don't appreciate his particular turns of phrase, but I suppose he didn't say anything untrue.
Yeah, just phrasing and context matters.
Although, it would be more accurate to say that there is a certain level of prejudice involved, but I don't intend to clear that up just yet. Prejudice has a funny way of concealing the real truth behind certain things, an attribute that I find to be quite advantageous.
I mean, fair. I mean, that would make it seem like she's a lot more threatening than she actually is, right? As opposed to showing that she cares. Because, like, they could take, if the Fatui, let's just say, if people knew that she actually cared about these kids and she got rid of the test subjects and all that stuff, that and the third, someone could manipulate her by like, you know, holding the kids hostage or whatever the fuck.
No.
I mean, you're right. She would actually kill them if anyone tried that shit.
Call yourself a Fontanian, for example, and people will assume all sorts of things, when the real truth is that this is simply the land where I was raised.
True.
Huh? You're not actually from Fontaine? But then, why did you try to help out with the prophecy and everything?
Because this is where she grew up.
I was trying to protect the children born in Fontaine. Claiming that I myself was a Fontanian simply made it easier to operate. People would hardly suspect a fellow Fontanian of having any ulterior motives. Who wouldn't want to save their homeland after all? The primordial sea wouldn't have any effect on me, but it would have caused great harm to the House of the Hearth. Well, you wanted extra information, didn't you? There you go. I hope that satisfied your curiosity.
She's not from Fontaine. I mean, that doesn't surprise me after the video, because, like, I mean, from a young age, she was part of House of the Hearth, and, I mean, if they just kidnap a bunch of kids, like, she could really be from anywhere. I mean, if anything, she might be from that one, and we just don't fucking know it. I mean, she is Pyro, you know? And mind you, Linny is from Fontaine, so, like, Linny and Lynette, at least, you know, and they're Pyro, so, like, Pyro doesn't really mean shit, but, like, I just wouldn't be surprised if the knave was from Fontaine, or Natlin. Just because, like, I don't know, war and all that shit. I don't fucking know. Like, you know, And we don't know what anybody in Natlan looks like just yet. So, I tried to do the dolphin jump and it didn't work. It just goes to show she's not from Fontaine. You know? Because that's the thing with folks from Fontaine, right? They're the only ones that can do that shit. Isn't Bennett from Natlan? Is he? I actually didn't know that. Well, there we go. I did not know that. Not confirmed, so you're just lying. Or you're looking at leaks and you're doing exactly what I've stated multiple times, not to spoil or leak shit in this chat. She might be from Conria because of her curse. That is another possibility. There's that kid in the trailer. Oh, there is that kid. You are right. We saw Natlan in the manga. I mean, we did, but even then, times change because the manga, depending. Because if we're talking about the redhead, wasn't that like 500 years in the past? He was found in Natlan. Well, that's different. So much for learning anything else about her betrayal. She probably only revealed that other secret in order to change the subject. It seems like she's trying to avoid talking about her past.
So, you stayed in Fontaine for the kids. I guess I was wrong to believe you'd betray them. Apologies. Looks like I was holding on to some prejudices myself.
Bro, her curse is part of the center.
Good.
And before.
Like I said, I like it when others have misconceptions of me.
Actually, while I was recuperating at the House of the Hearth, there was something else that really caught my attention.
Like what? A little girl. Sam, thank you for the raid.
I heard that members always resolve disputes and arguments with a friendly spar, and the loser has to back down. Seems pretty cool if you ask me. Would also give them plenty of opportunities to hone their skills.
Well, that's only a recent development.
Huh?
In the past, such spars weren't nearly so friendly. The losing party would lose everything, including their life.
There it is.
They were that high stakes? Whew, at least that's not a thing anymore.
Well, the current atmosphere's not half bad. I'm a bit jealous, actually.
Dude, her side
You've got so
eye.
many family members around you, and you even get to live with them.
Dude, her side eye is a whole ass mood.
Having a lot of family around means dealing with a considerable amount of bickering and scheming. Once Tonya and Tusser enter their rebellious phase, I'm sure you'll understand.
Damn.
Just imagine. Tusser becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from the rooster's mustache, or Tonya decides to dye her hair 42 different colors.
Hey, yo, why the screenshot? Because it's gonna be a funny image later. Because the side eye, I crop out the face and I'm just gonna use it as a Twitter reactive. That's why.
Okay. I get the picture.
As the conversation shifts, Chop begins to share. Okay, it's the type of conversation that would usually leave you falling asleep, but you find yourself grateful to Chop. Okay.
Well, would you look at the time? I should probably get going. Traveler, Paimon, I'm not sure where our paths will cross next, but the next time we run into each other, we should definitely try and find some time to spar.
Natlan, that sounds like, I mean, when it comes to sparring, either that or Snezhnaya.
Maybe this is a conversation we can have when you look less like you're gonna kill over.
All right. Well, thanks for everything, Arlecchino.
I hope next time we meet, you're updated in graphics.
No thanks necessary. You also played a part in obtaining the Gnosis. I would say we can call ourselves even.
I like the sound of that. Well, I'm off. See you all some other time.
We should probably get going too. Do you want to head back with us?
Oh? You want me to leave so soon?
What?
Oh, well, you see,
Well, like, I mean, if you want to stay at the beach, that's fine too, girl, but I'm just saying.
I'm rather enjoying the evening breeze. If you don't mind, I think I'll stick around for a bit. I have some things to think about.
Like why you kept me here for so long.
Apologies for not attending to you like a proper host. Please forgive this slight. I do hope you'll have a pleasant stay.
Also, Erin is the actress, right? Great job.
we managed to keep her distracted until nightfall. Good thing Child was there to keep the conversation going. You don't think she suspected anything, do you?
She suspected everything.
Oh, I wonder if Liddy ran into any issues. Let's hurry back and see how everything went.
Let me double check just to make sure I'm right about that. Yeah, Aaron Yvette. Yeah. No, does a great job. Actually, can we talk to Father before I leave?
Hey.
That doesn't work in Sumeru. Or in, Fontaine. It doesn't work outside of Sumeru.
Oh, you decided to stay a little longer. Let's take in the ocean view together, then.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, see, it doesn't work here. Yeah, Nahida only works in Sumeru. If they're outside of Sumeru, it doesn't work. Which is really interesting, by the way. Her father and God C6 without losing a 50-50. Must be nice. Check this out. Right here, right now. Me. I'm winning. Or Madeline, either one is fine. Hey, well, welcome, Madeline. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But it's fine. We got Arlecchino at C2, so it's all good. Bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum.
Lenny, how did everything go?
The saw you all or nothing doesn't work anymore. It sure fucking doesn't.
Long story short, we ran into a small issue.
What do you mean?
Clairvy can't go into the sunlight.
Oh, really?
Everything was fine at first. She followed me up to the surface just like I told her.
Mm-hmm. And then the moment she got to the sun, she
But
vanished.
as I let her out of the shadows and into the sunlight, she vanished. I turned around and there she was, standing at the edge of the shadows, silently watching me.
Yeah, you should really tell Father.
Huh. Maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or... No, it wouldn't be her wish if that were the case. Well, we could always try pushing her into it.
Not sure pushing works on a non-corporeal being. That's a good point.
Oh, true.
So true,
I pretty
bestie.
much tried it all already. Nothing worked. Eventually, the sun went down, so all I could do was bring her back here. How did it go with you, Lynette?
Good. I've got the list.
Wow.
It's right here.
Really? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's take a look.
It's 2 names.
Oh, that's a lot of pages.
Oh.
Oh, it's gonna take forever to get through it all.
Man, if only you had
Each
Control
take a
F.
section. Here.
La Pouillade.
Is at least an alphabetical order.
Belle. Aurore.
Or Rare. Landau. I don't know any of these people.
Yikes. That Aurore guy has a huge scar on his face. He's kinda giving Paimon the creeps.
There's a whole novel?
Ah,
I mean, it's been over the years, right?
Before. The scar is from an injury he received during a mission. I still remember him joking with me about it. He said any future lover would take one look at him and then lose all interest.
Did he say anything else?
Nope.
Well, I asked if there was someone he was interested in. He said no, and that's where our conversation ended.
So he was interested in someone. That's always how it is.
It was only later that I learned.
Can you imagine
he really
updating
did
a
have
handwritten
someone he
list and
liked.
that?
He risked everything to
Maybe.
escape so he could be with her, but
I'm sure it's
didn't
someone's
work.
job.
one day, Father asked to see him, and, well, I never saw him again after that.
Oh. He really did it. He risked everything. Maybe Father let him leave and lied about killing him.
Wait, so that means the knave, she...
It may seem cruel, but it's just one of the rules of the house. Betrayal is not to be taken lightly. We know too many secrets to come and go as we please. So, if you do try to
I mean,
leave,
that's
you pay with your life.
part of the crew, part of the ship. A solemn atmosphere descends over the group at...
Her
all right.
name's not here, huh? Well, that's not too surprising. It doesn't seem like this list is complete. It only contains records
Wow.
dating back around
Only
5 years.
5 years, and it's this long-ass list of people who are dead?
Let's shift our attention then. Fremine, were you able to find anything out? Fremine.
Sorry. I was thinking about something.
Yeah, all that is 5 years.
I managed to talk to quite a few people.
Linus, Sino's second story quest isn't available.
I couldn't help but notice that the atmosphere in the house was a little strange.
Strange.
Yeah, I mean, I know there have been arguments in the past, times when people haven't gotten along. Chaplot and Filial are a good example of that.
Oh, those are two of the people that we met while delivering supplies. Paimon can see how they might not get along. They had very different vibes, and their, interests seem to be pretty different as well.
That's to be expected, actually. Father brought us all here, shared her knowledge with us, taught us how to fight. That's one thing we all share. But that's also where the similarities end. Not all of us feel the same desire to stay here.
Fair.
As members of the House of the Hearth, we're also considered part of the Fatui.
Yeah.
And to a lot of people, that's an identity they never asked for.
Fair.
Certain members get older and realize they want something else for themselves. But considering the rules of the House, most people would never say that out loud.
Yeah.
People like Chaplot and Foltz are loyal to Father and her vision. They're proud to be part of the Fatui. Filial and Nantoy, on the other hand, well, they aren't quite as enthusiastic.
These kinds of conflicts have always been there. It's not like Father is in the dark about any
I
of
mean,
this.
that's totally fair, you know?
Well, that's true. But it just feels like things have gotten worse lately.
Worse?
Filial and the others, it seemed like they were meeting in secret to talk about something.
Oh, no.
I can't say for sure, but I think they've met Clairvy.
Oh, no.
You think she's been inciting them to act out?
No.
No, not exactly.
That would actually be crazy.
But I wouldn't be surprised if she said something to them about the darkness in the house and how deep it runs.
I mean, that's fair. What up, good soul?
She's told me about it before. Experiments being run on children. People being used as pawns on the battlefield without so much as the strength to survive.
That's the old house.
And they just believed all that? Without any evidence?
Clairvy's words probably gave them the excuse they were looking for. Whether they actually believe them to be true is secondary.
I mean, the thing is that, like... I don't know, maybe that all of that shit is still going, but I think based off the videos... Mind you, we as the player, depending on if you, chat, are as invested with Genshin as, like, I am, or, like, as a bunch of other players are... So I feel like I'm pretty casually invested. But the folks who watch all those trailers and everything, like the characters, the animated shorts on YouTube, they would be informed. But a player coming into this being like, holy shit, Father is, you know, we have evidence that is led to believe that Father has probably switched the fucking house around, like turned it around in comparison to how it used to be, you know? All right, later, Golden Girl.
This is all because of Project Stuja, isn't it?
What the fuck is that?
Whoa, hold on a second. What's this Project Stuja all about, huh? This is the second time it's come up now.
Sorry, but I'm not sure of the details either. I only know what Father has told us, which is that it's something the Rooster and Regrader have been working on together.
Oh, good.
Apparently, it has to do with the Fatui's strategic plan for the future.
Ah, dope.
Because the House of the Hearth was so successful in obtaining the Gnosis, we now have the honor of playing a key role in Project Stuja.
Is Project Stuja the weapon to kill the gods? Is Project Stuja like where they put all the Gnosis together to go after Celestia? Because that's the whole thing that the Saritsa wants, right?
Wait, but isn't that a good thing?
Key role is just another way of saying dangerous role. To us, the whole thing is an inconvenience.
Isn't Fremine the oldest? I don't think so, actually.
Father thinks so too, but she's in no position to refuse. Their plan isn't exactly unreasonable, and they've been funneling the house a lot of funding.
I really hope we get to see the Rooster and Pantalone in that one, since they're bringing them up so much.
It's just that we'll lose a lot of members in the process. Participating in the plan, it's an honor in name only. What they're really trying to do is subdue us. The existence of an intelligence organization outside their control makes them feel uneasy.
I mean, fair. It's like the Fatui are plotting something big. But given how little Linny and the others seem to know about it, I probably won't be able to learn much. I should keep a sharp eye out during any future dealings with the Fatui to see what I can learn.
Okay, super complicated top secret Fatui business aside, what does all of this have to do with the conflicts you were talking about earlier? Paimon doesn't get the connection.
External pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife. You can't overlook the power of fear either.
True.
People are afraid of dying.
And they probably want to get out of the house before they deal with
decisions.
You probably want to get out of the House of the Hearth before Project Stuja goes into effect.
I thought resolving the Clairvy situation would make everything go back to normal, but it looks like things are more complicated than I thought. If we leave Filial and the others to their own devices, sooner or later, Father will be forced to take action.
I will say, one thing about this quest, as interested I am in the knowledge of what's happening, I am curious.
I saw you.
I am a little upset that we haven't gotten as much screen time with Arlecchino, even though it's her story quest.
We can only focus on one
Awesome. Thank you for the 2
situation at a
months.
time, brother.
You're right. Even if we confront Filial and the others, it won't do any good. It might even make matters worse. We should focus on Clairvy for now.
Average
Well,
Genshin story quest? That's
late.
not true.
We should head back and get some rest. We'll try again first thing tomorrow. Lynette, you stick with me this time. Fremine, keep a close eye on Filial and the others. Make sure they don't do anything they'll regret. Good work today, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
This definitely feels more like a continuation to a story quest as opposed to a character quest. Feels like a Linny quest? Yeah, it feels like Linny Chapter 2 as opposed to an Arlecchino quest.
Forward to an early night, but she can't sleep at all.
Also, to everybody that's saying your typical Genshin quest, that's not true. Because your typical character, your Genshin, your typical, or are you guys referring to just a normal story quest as opposed to a character quest?
Hey, you don't think the Knave will be too angry with Linny and everyone if she finds out about all this, do you?
That's very good, Soul. You hate Linny? Why? This feels similar to the Wanderer quest, but it's a character quest. I mean, I feel like that's different, though. And also, if you really think about it, Farina's was all about her. Wriothesley's was all about him. Like, you at least hung out with them, right? Same with Sino, Tainari, like, Alhaitham, like, Nouvelette. Like, character quests, you do spend time with them. There are very few times when you don't spend time with the character quest, with the character of the character quest. Goro's quest, he didn't really have a... Okay.
She's even scary when she smiles. If she were to actually get angry... Ooh, you have to protect Paimon if that happens, okay, Traveler?
In the sense, it's really important to overall... It is a good... the thing is, it's not a bad story. I'm just... disappointed so far in the lack of... Arlecchino, which I know we're gonna get to.
Trust is effort, Traveler.
Exactly, Merc.
Look over there!
Yeah, no, Paimon's voice, I don't hate it here. I actually like it. What's she doing over there?
Let's catch up with her before anyone sees.
Part of me was going to be like, are we in a dream? I was waiting for people to be like, not around. They said about a project from wanting to destroy the gods. Think of it, Senorito, which Senora, which is the leader of the Fatui when she wants to get every notices. Senora is not. You mean the Saritsa? Senora is not the leader of the Fatui. She's also dead.
Over there! Oh, where is
Senora
she
is not
going?
dead, coping. But look, as long as you know. It would be really funny if Clairvy is going to Senora. I'm gonna eat shit. Oh, fuck. It would be really funny if Clairvy right now is gonna go to Arlecchino. That would be really funny, actually. Which I meant the leader from the beginning. Even in the beginning, she was not the leader. I want to let you know, Senora was never the leader of the Fatui. She was one of the weaker harbingers. No, I have not checked out the New World quest. You want to go see Dad?
I opened the window while no one was looking. Look how pretty the outside is.
Window? There's nothing here.
If only I could have more than this. You probably think I'm being silly, huh? All this hopeless resisting. It's better to dream of what I could have than try to make it a reality, right?
The Archon quest for the next region has to do with resurrection. How do we know that? And I kind of hope she's not, honestly. Like, let the character be dead. You know? That's just me personally. Ode to Resurrection. It's literally in the chapter title. Bro, I do not remember the exact fucking titles of in the Teyvat trailer, but good to know. Interesting. Resurrection. I don't think it will pertain to her. Maybe to a different character, but I don't think it'll pertain to Senora.
Please, help us get on the same page here, Clary. We need you to tell us what you know. Can you do that?
Here's why I think it's not going to pertain to... Here's why I feel like a lot of people are putting Senora on a pedestal more than than people realize. Arlecchino, the knave, killed mother, took her place. That's why. I don't think they're going to bring back Senora. And if they do bring her back, man, she better have some mega important ability or something that the Saritsa needs. And if they do bring her back, she better be the first, like, 5-star or whatever that has, like, double abilities or some shit.
Sure. Although, after you hear all this, I think you might regret that decision. Everyone in this family is nothing more than a tool. Something to be used and exploited. We're all expendable.
That's the old house.
Including me. As long as you're useful, you get to stick around. Lose your value, and you're handed over to the doctor, experimented on, and given a fate worse than death. I've seen it happen again and again, and I've had enough. You're saying the knave did all that? It's just, that doesn't seem like something she would do. She's scary and all, but it seems like even she has lines she wouldn't cross. I knew you wouldn't believe me. Everyone thinks she's a good person, They all think
Yep.
of her like a real mother.
See? There it is.
Mother?
Don't you mean father?
But she doesn't deserve that title. She's disgraced it and tarnished it. And if I had things my way, I'd never see her again. If only Perry were here, she'd understand.
Yep.
Perry. There's that name again.
Ask what Perry looks like.
Also, Paimon's getting a strange feeling. It almost feels like she's not really here with us. Paimon can't tell if she's actually talking to us or if she's mistaken us for someone else.
Ooh, that's interesting. She looks like Arlecchino's friend. You don't say.
Well, in any case, it seems like she really needs someone to talk to. We should keep her company for a little longer.
It's very interesting because, like, you could go into this watching that video or not watching that video. And if you go in not watching the video, you would be just like Paimon, being like, "Mother, what the fuck?" But if you did watch the video, you're gonna be like me, and you're like, "Oh my god,
She
dude."
looks so young. But it seems like she's been through a lot.
The interesting thing is that's not even the age she died in.
It's getting windy. I should close the window. Ooh, look at the moon. Isn't it pretty? Hey, wanna hear a secret? I heard that
Hey,
if
Raven.
you look up at the
Thank you for
night
the
sky in
raid.
Snezhnaya, you can see the aurora. It's supposed to be super pretty. Even prettier than the moon tonight.
I'd love to see it. Do we even know where the House of the Hearth is in the animated short? Like, do we know where that, like... Because it wasn't Snezhnaya. Volpio, whoa. Thank you for the prime.
Perry and I promised each other that once we're older, we're gonna go see it together.
Yes, someone found it? What do you mean?
But I can't find her.
Ruins in
Why she's all
Fontaine?
open. No, that wouldn't happen to her. She's special. Mother likes her a lot.
I guess that does make sense. That she did grow up in Fontaine, huh? I guess that... Hold on. I didn't even think about it like that. She said she did grow up in Fontaine. I didn't even think about she grew up in that prison in Fontaine. Fuck. I didn't think about that.
I should really go talk to Mother, but we just fought. She doesn't want to see me, and I'm too scared to face her. What should I do?
After some time, Clervy seems to come back to herself.
My mom really doesn't understand what's going on with her.
Hmm.
Well, let's head back. We've got an early morning tomorrow.
No, not the Fortress of Meropede, but it is
All right,
another
looks like
location.
we're all here. Let's go ahead with the plan.
Before we do that, I have a question.
Oh? What is it?
Have the Knave and the Doctor ever worked together?
What makes you ask that?
Well, we kinda ran
Yep.
into Clary last night, and that's what she told us. We met the doctor back in Sumeru.
He's a piece of
super
shit.
dangerous, and he's done all sorts of bad things.
It's possible that Father and the Doctor have had certain dealings, but I don't think Father would work with him.
Yeah.
We're not really on the same side, so there's not a lot of trust between them.
Bring up
Doesn't
Mother.
exactly set the stage for a successful partnership.
Bring up Mother.
I did hear, though, that when Father first became a Harbinger, the Doctor offered to work with the House of the Hearth. Father rejected most of his proposals, except for one. It had to do with some sort of secret experiment.
Is that experiment have anything to do with her curse?
Secret experiment? Could that be what Clary was talking about?
I don't think so.
I don't know any details about the experiment itself, but I do know it's an entirely independent operation. The Doctor only proposed a direction for the research. That was the extent of his involvement. I still don't think that counts.
Did the
as
game do
working
any
together.
sort of explanation for those who didn't watch the short? Yeah, the story. The story that we're playing right now.
The details of the experiment are confidential, but complete records are kept on all participants. That doesn't seem to be the case with the situation Clairvy referred to. I know you don't agree with some of the Fatui's methods, and I'm not asking you to. But I am asking you to trust us on this. The House of the Hearth has its own principles.
A Phantasmagoria. Thank you for the 7. Welcome, Rangers.
Alright, that's good to hear at least. Clairvy seems to think the knave and the doctor worked
Say
together
mother.
to do something horrible. If that turned out to be true, Paimon doesn't know how he would even face you guys. It's just that it doesn't seem like Clairvy is lying
Bring
either.
up mother.
The easiest thing to do would be just ask the knave directly, but Paimon doesn't think she'd tell us.
Let's focus on the plan for now.
Father didn't come back last night. She's probably still near the shore. We'll be counting on you to distract her.
Bro, oh my
Annette,
god.
you're with me. Fremine, you know what to do. Be on your guard, everyone. All right.
It's frustrating how simple things... It's frustrating how simple things that they could ask, they're not asking.
Where are we going today?
Let's try somewhere further away this time.
Like, bro, how is mother not one of the first things you ask about? Like, if you don't ask about how Perry looks like, sure, whatever. But, like, not asking about father or about mother, or just bring it up, it's like, yeah, she also called Knave mother, which was weird to us because you guys have literally called her, since the moment we've met the Knave, always father. Always father. And obviously it's to prolong the story, but like, bro, prolong the story with mystery and all that shit, but like, clearly it's a different Knave.
Ah, it's you two again. I must say, you look a bit pale. Did you have trouble sleeping last night?
It's originally Chinese, and Chinese is more gender neutral. What do you mean? Like, I know the original language is in Chinese, but like, what do you, like, is it the way it's spelled or the way it's pronounced?
This is a load of
That makes it different? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
A little.
The him, the her? Okay. I mean, even then, I feel like you would still be calling it out.
Perhaps if you had less on your mind, you'd be able to absolve yourself of such troubles.
He and she, I'm assuming you mean sound the same, as opposed to found the same. They still just purposefully dance around it. It's Chinese, it's written the same, but pronounced differently. Gotcha. Then I would still be, I guess. Like, if the confusion there was pronouncing it and she just said it differently the one time, and they'd be like, oh, that's weird. Do you mean this way as opposed to this way? So, they are pronounced the same but written differently. Then that's... But then if that's the case, the confusion wouldn't make sense in translation. Oh boy. Anyway, that's a different conversation entirely.
So what are you planning to do now? Catch up on some sleep? Or should I give you some time to rack your brain for a topic to discuss before I ask any questions?
Oh.
Although I must profess to being curious. Without child here, how do you plan on distracting me?
Hey, see? I love it.
Us? Distract you?
Paimon, please. Got a better acting degree. Holy shit.
Good one. But no, we were just...
She knows. She knows. Also, I was referring to Paimon, not Core, who voices Paimon. Just want to make that clear.
Looks like you could have used some extra time to think. No matter. If you don't have any other plans, why don't you accompany me somewhere?
Sure.
Don't worry. I'll be sure to steer clear of any scheming children.
Ooh.
ocean breeze is sure nice today.
So you know everything then.
Children always think they can hide things from the grown-ups. But nothing gets past me. Least of all a little scheming.
Don't be suspicious.
I think I'll let them have at it for a little longer. I can be very patient.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'll leave you to think things over. If you're so inclined, meet me outside the Palais Mermonia.
All right, to Palais Mermonia.
Good things come to children who do as they're told. So I do hope you decide to tag along. If only for your friends' sakes.
Don't you mean your children's sake? Oh. Okay.
What should we do?
Did you not just hear? We go be good
knows
boys.
about everything we've been doing, and Paimon doesn't think it'd be a stretch to say she was threatening us just now.
More like threatening her own kids, but you know what? Pop off. Fly, little Akuma.
Oh, good idea. Hopefully he sees it in time. Well, we should probably head to the Palais Mermonia. Paimon doesn't want to find out what happens if we don't show up.
Guess all we can do is take it one step at a time.
It sure didn't seem like it'd be anything good. Okay, then we probably shouldn't keep her waiting. It seems like Linny and the others are on thin ice, so let's do our best to not
You're
get them
on
in
thin
any more
ice
trouble.
here. Also, Simba, this might be a pain in the ass, but you could combine the two videos. Like, the two reactions. Who do we get rated by? Damien! How's it going, Raiders? Hope you all had a good stream. I'm gonna stitch them together, bet. Smart man. How's it going, Raiders? I'm Sayu, also known as Alejandro Sab. I'm a professional voice actor, VTuber, and today we are playing Genshin Impact. We are in the middle of doing the Arlecchino quest that just dropped not that long ago. Welcome, Raiders. I hope you all had a good stream. What were you guys playing? Also, if you're curious about what I've been in, !VA in the chat. MCT Gamer, you gotta be quicker than that. We just reacted to it.
Pass.
Elden Ring? Hell yeah. Prepping for the DLC, I see. I'm assuming that's what you guys are doing. Don't worry, we're gonna go there in a second. I just want to do this first. Man,
Literally,
the game's
taste of victory
bored me
was
now.
horrible. But figuratively. Nom 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 nom.
Hey, Sword, why don't you go get banned another stream then? Yes, indeedy, no armor only. What the fuck? Our Florida man run? Bro, you're crazy. Did you get dad? Yeah, I got daddy. Bilbo Stabbings run. That's what you're calling it? Bilbo Stabbings? That's amazing. That's awesome. I hope you had a good stream, dude. I really appreciate the raid, my guy. Sai literally just did, yeah. Hey, Amandy, thank you for gifting it to Damien.
Time before my meeting, we might as well enjoy some pleasant
You
conversation
take it easy, Damien.
while we wait.
Yeah, pleasant conversation.
I'm glad to see you get along with my children. Being surrounded
Even
by
though they're
good
gonna die.
companions is necessary for a child's development.
Mm-hmm. Man, for Lenny allegedly being in his 20s, you sure treat him like he's 16.
You're not planning on doing anything to them, are you?
Ah, perish the thought. Only a little stabbing.
I assume you're referring to Lenny, Lynette, and Fremine.
No.
Although, there's that situation with Filial and Nentoy as well. It appears quite a few people have been acting out lately. No matter. I'm not one to discriminate.
I said
All
allegedly.
those who betray the house meet the same fate.
Oh.
There are no exceptions.
Okay, but wait. Hold on.
Does that mean you're going to kill them?
Oh, are you here to beg for their lives?
Oh.
I'm sorry to disappoint, but the rules of the house change for no one. In my organization, everyone is responsible for their own actions.
Oh, so you gonna kill him?
But don't you care about them at all? They really respect you. They even call you father. You must feel something for them.
Yeah, who calls you mother?
Any organization in which feelings come before principles is one destined for ruin. The House of the Hearth is hardly an exception. You could say our principles are more stringent than most. Perhaps I can offer you this consolation at least. As our guests, You two will not be held accountable along with them.
Oh, thank God. Phew. Well, we're good. We're good, guys. She's playing along. Yeah. Right. Wait a minute. There's really no other way to solve this issue.
I would imagine Linny, Lynette, and Fremine will be able to keep their lives.
Oh, that's good.
As for Filial, Nantoy, and the others, I'm afraid there's little I can do. They can try to escape, but once you know our secrets, there's no getting out alive.
I mean, fair.
But that's awful.
Hey, I mean, they made their bed.
Ah, you seem concerned. Out of consideration for my guests, I suppose I could turn a blind eye for a little longer.
I mean, you know.
If Linny and the others manage to dispose of Clairvy in the meantime, all evidence of their wrongdoing will be lost. In that case, I could hardly punish them for something I couldn't prove.
Dispose of Clairvy. So even she knows that Clairvy's around.
If their efforts are unsuccessful, on the other hand, all will be held accountable. And the punishment will be severe.
Well then, we'll hold you to it.
Of course. Oh, and here, I believe this belongs to you.
Huh?
Do try and keep.
I knew she was gonna do that. I knew. I didn't say it, but I knew she was gonna be like, snipe.
It takes a considerable amount of time to train a bird like this. It would be such a pity if you were to lose it. Permanently.
Oh my God, she's so cool.
Wait, where did you get that?
Oh, you know, just doing a little bird watching, and I caught it from the corner of my eye.
Well, I'm afraid that's all the time we have to chat. Now, for the matter at hand. I asked you to meet me here because I have business at the Palais Mermonia. It has nothing to do with you.
Oh, okay.
But I think it would be prudent for you to stick by my side for the time being. There will always be time later to run off and tell Linny what you've learned.
Oh, goody.
Well, time to go. Looks like we wrapped things up just in time.
Wow, how... God. She's so... Oh God, what's the word? So, not posh. So, what's the word for, on schedule? It starts with a P. No, not tasty, you fucking pervert. Prompt, thank you. Punctual, that's the one. Punctual.
I see father is finally here. See you, Drave.
Taurus, thank you. Taru Saris, thank you for the 18 months. Fucking tasty, you're a fucking... Pregnant? My God, relax! Maybe I shouldn't have started with the letter P. You guys are mega horny. Holy shit, chill. Wait, are we talking to Nouvellette? I see we have a meeting with the dragon himself.
It's been a while, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Ah.
I must say, I wasn't expecting my meeting request to be approved quite so quickly. The Palais Mermonia operates with an efficiency worthy of admiration.
It is only right that an esteemed diplomat such as yourself should be afforded the proper level of respect.
Yes, sir.
Although, if I may speak plainly, I must confess that I did not anticipate we would have the occasion to meet again after presenting you with the Gnosis. I see you brought the Traveler and Paimon with you as well.
Help.
If I may inquire as to the purpose of your visit.
Help. Father, help.
I'll be departing Fontaine shortly. There is, however, an outstanding matter that I would like to see resolved before I go.
Oh.
It requires a rather lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. So I took the liberty of explaining everything in this proposal. Please review it at your leisure, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Ooh, review it at your leisure. Then why are we here? This means... Oh, nice. You brew yourself some tea, I see.
I understand your request. However, at the risk of causing offense, I must admit that I fail to see why you would wish for such a thing.
Damn, we're closing down the House of the Hearth.
I heard you have a certain fondness for water tasting, Monsieur Neuvillette. So allow me to use water as an analogy.
Oh god, I can't wait.
A family is like a large body of water with countless rivers flowing in and out. As someone who watches over this system, I would hope that each river that flows from the source will eventually reach the ocean. Of course, objectively speaking, I know this is impossible. Most of the rivers will dry up along the way, disappearing into the ground and leaving nothing but a barren riverbed behind.
Okay, so they die.
Not all rivers are destined to reach the ocean.
Sure.
But I would not see their existence rendered meaningless.
Oh.
I believe the water that flows within them is simply meant for a different destination, like a field in need of irrigation. Or perhaps the glass of a certain water-tasting enthusiast.
Huh. I wonder if this is... if they try to betray the house, if they get sent to the Fortress of Meropide, but that's just wishful thinking.
Did you get any of that, Traveler?
Kind of.
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sip from a glass filled with tainted water.
I think it does have something to do with those who want to leave the House of the Hearth.
It may have been tainted at one point in time, but not to worry. I'll make sure it's strained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form.
I seem to recall there being a transactional aspect to your proposal. Perhaps you could expound on that?
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I will gradually withdraw my forces from Fontaine. And, unless absolutely necessary, I will no longer carry out any special missions within Fontaine.
Well done. Have fun? Oh yeah, y'all tired? Me too. Have it. Go for it. Make sure to eat first.
What I get for doing nasal. Yeah, no, I'm...
Okay, cool. I love you. Awesome, thank you. Okay. Male wife added again. Shut the fuck up, Simba!
I presume I can take your words to mean that, in the future, cases similar to the Tartuffe assassination will cease to cross my desk?
Oh.
Tartuffe? Ah, that thief who embezzled funds from all those charities, you mean? My deepest condolences to his family, but without any evidence, I cannot imagine how the House of the Hearth might have been involved in his
you know, a little assassination here and there, a little stabby stab.
Of course, if you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I'm sure certain measures could be taken to reduce the frequency.
The guy from the teaser, dude, I love how the teasers are actually connected to this shit, you know?
You choose your words carefully indeed. In that case, I'm inclined to accept your proposal.
Hell yeah.
My thanks for your generosity, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Monsieur Neuvillette.
Well, with that settled, we should be going now. I took the liberty of bringing along 2 bottles of spring water from Snezhnaya for you to enjoy.
Wow.
I do hope I get the chance to hear your impressions. Perhaps at our next meeting, yes?
Bro, she knows how to wine and dine 'em.
Indeed. I trust you would not overlook your commitment in the meantime.
All right, Traveler Paimon. Time to go.
Okay. Yes, Daddy. Goodbye, Monsieur Neuvillette. What the letter say, bro? You can tell me, homie. We're pals. We're pen pals. Come on, man.
I believe I've told you before that my emotions easily resonate with those of others.
Damn, you are looking down on me. Holy shit. This is what it feels like when you're like 4 foot and you're looking up at a 6 foot person.
Yet in the few meetings I've had with that Harbinger, I haven't been able to sense any aspect of her emotional state. Her mind is like a still body of water. Who knows what darkness lies in its depths, and the lack of ripples on the surface gives nothing away. It's unclear whether this is her natural state of being, or whether it's an incredible strength of will that gives her the ability to master her emotions. Either scenario, however, suggests she is a very dangerous individual. I do not expect an explanation as to why you two are by her side. Whatever your reasoning, I would only advise you to take caution.
Uppies! Oh, right, I'll take caution. Oh, we just have to walk out. All right. Yeah, I also love Ray. He's got a great voice. You're my dad. Did I just run up the door?
So, what exactly were you talking about back there?
Don't worry about it.
Paimon only heard you mention some rivers, a large body of water, and then some kind of irrigation scheme.
You really want to know? I would imagine there might be more pressing concerns at the moment.
Yeah, like telling Lenny before, you know, they die.
Lenny, Paimon really hopes everything's going okay. Oh, Paimon recognizes that look. You've got your thinking cap on, don't you, Traveler?
The knave may seem relaxed, but she didn't seem to be joking earlier when she said those who betray the organization must pay with their lives. I think she's serious about punishing those kids. How should we stop her? No, there's something else we should figure out first. Hey, Kara, think of the raid. While we were talking in front of the Palais Mermonia, she mentioned Clervy's name. Does that mean she knew where Clervy was this entire time? Maybe she even anticipated how Lenny and the others were going to act. Fucking idiot.
Oh, shoot. Are you alright?
Isn't this the guy from...
Oh, jeez.
He's got the scar on his face.
Sorry. I was so focused on selling these papers, I wasn't looking where I was going.
My bad. I wasn't paying attention.
Well, let me make it up to you at least. Here, take this paper. On the house.
Did this man just rob me? He looks kind of familiar. On the execution papers.
You don't have to give us anything.
Yeah, the execution paper. He should be dead.
Please, I want to. It's not like I'm short on supply. All the extras will be useless come tomorrow anyway. It's my fault, really. I was just trying to bring home some extra mora for the family, but I bit off more than I can chew. I haven't had many takers today, so I'm still swimming in papers.
What's going on here?
Nothing much. I just ran into your friend here on accident. I should probably get going, actually, so...
Hold on.
Gulp.
Of course, I'm happy to compensate you with mora, it's just... I don't have any on me at the moment.
I'll take 3 papers. Here. Your payment.
Your payment. And a little something extra.
Oh!
Thought you could
thank
get
you
away?
For your patronage. May the Archons bless you with good fortune.
She goes, Archon.
If only I had the chance to run into such generous customers every day. I should probably just take on a smaller inventory though, right? I'm getting married soon, so sometimes it's hard to not get ahead of myself. Anyway, I should head out. Goodbye!
Aww.
Well, now that my affairs are settled, we should take the boat back to Poisson. We've even acquired some light reading to enjoy along the way.
This old softy.
Actually, why don't we stick around for a little longer?
Paimon, you're a fucking idiot.
Paimon just realized how hungry she is. She can't head back to Poisson on an empty stomach.
It's like Paimon is trying to buy us more time. If we head back now, I doubt Lenny and the others will have made any progress. What should we do?
It appears you two are under the impression that delaying our return will somehow alter the situation in your favor. I'm sorry to ruin your fantasy, but your efforts are meaningless.
Oh, hold on. This always happens. Before a new patch. I had a friend ask me, it's like, why are there so many Honkai updates?
That being said, I could be persuaded to give Lenny some extra time. I just have one condition.
Yes.
If you agree to my request, I'll even answer some of your questions. You're quite curious about Claire V, are you not?
Yes. Well.
And my relationship to her.
No, I'm good. I already know all the information I need. The game just needs to fucking catch up. Fucking.
Wait, why are you being so generous all of a sudden? You're not gonna ask us to do something bad, are you?
Hold on. I'm gonna send my friend a voice message. How's it going, Raiders? I was literally sending a voice message to my friend who was asking, like, how are there so many Honkai characters coming out? How's it going, Raiders? How's it going, Mina? Perfect timing, actually. Man, E6 Jingyuan, you did? We're in the middle of playing the Arlecchino story quest. So how's it going, Raiders? Mina said Jingyuan could never. And this is why you will never get fucking Jingyuan. Like, not even Jingyuan. This is why you will lose every 50-50. And next time you pull, you'll only get Jingyuan. That's not true. Could you imagine if that was the case? They're lying. They're lying. She's slandering you behind your back. Damn, that's crazy. You got a bunch of snitches. But anyway, thanks for the raid. Collab was fun. But yeah. If you guys want to know who I am, I'm Sayu. I'm a professional voice actor, VTuber. I voice Jingyuan in Honkai Star Rail. I voice Sino in Genshin Impact. And I voice and many other things. And if you'd like to know what else I've been in, !VA in the chat. So, yeah. If you don't want to get spoiled on the Arlecchino quest, well, we're in the middle of it. So that's your one warning.
You overestimate yourself. You don't have the talent for bad things.
Ooh.
Then what can you possibly...
She will pull Jade and skip Jingyuan. Oh, I know.
Is that both sides receive something they want. Demands and threats only get you so
Your
far.
conditions, let's hear it, baby.
Here it is.
A kiss? A kiss?
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation. And lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
Baby, I would have done that regardless.
Okay, sounds normal enough. But what do you mean, when the time comes? When is that supposed to be?
That is for you to decide.
We accept your condition.
Then we have a deal. Follow me.
Damn. I'm waiting for the Full Metal Alchemist music, though. Also, where's the new... Is this the new... Yeah, that's what I thought. Don't worry, guys. I know how to travel.
Bow your head.
In style. Oh, wait, shit. No, you were supposed to climb the... Damn it, Nouvellette. You were supposed to make us look cool. Noob? Okay, saying noob in fucking 2024? Alright. Relax, my guy.
How about we explore the area ahead of us later?
Are you fucking kidding me, dude? What? Oh, there just happens to be a barrier as you're trying to go through the mountain. Fucking ridiculous. All right, Sylvie, but you're old, so we know about you. Hydro Dragon, don't cry. Oh, is this supposed to be... Oh, shit.
The sunshine will eventually illuminate every hidden corner.
Is this supposed to be... Oh. Oh.
What is this place?
Father has arrived. I wish you and everyone here very good luck on their pulls for
Hey,
Father.
thank you for the full
Can't
year.
believe it's been 12 months. Hope you have a wonderful science chat.
Thank you.
Somewhere long forgotten by everyone. It used to be a grand building. Now it's nothing more than a pile of rubble.
Fuck, that's awesome.
No one comes here anymore. Nor does anyone care about what once happened here. Although, this place does have something to do with the story I'm about to tell you.
Bro, if you guys have not watched that animated short, do yourself a favor. Once you finish this quest, please watch this short. Either watch it before or watch it after. Do it, whichever you prefer, but please watch that short.
It was before I became a harbinger, and before Linny and the others joined the House of the Hearth. Due to certain events, I first killed Clairvy and then her mother.
There it is.
And this is where it all happened.
Wait a minute. Do you mean mother is actually Clairvy's actual biological mother? Oh, fuck. That I didn't know.
You were the one that killed Clairvy?
Why?
Patience now. Allow me to explain Clairvy's side of the story first. I'll start from the beginning. Clairvy was 6 years old when she was brought by her mother, Crucibina, to live in the House of the Hearth. From the outside, it seemed like a fairy tale. A thriving family made up of kind adults and friendly children. Crucibina was the knave at that time, and the House of the Hearth was under her control. She was Clairvy's mother by blood.
Damn.
But she was also the mother to all the children in the house. Clairvy was happy here, for a time. But she quickly realized that being part of this family wasn't a fairy tale at all. It was a kind of purgatory.
Hey, Spectre Vicarian, thank you for the prime. See, this is the portion of the story that I'm really digging.
Purgatory?
Exactly. The House of the Hearth takes in war orphans from all over Teyvat.
War orphans.
As for how to raise them, that depends entirely on the person in charge.
Bro, if anybody else would have found Bennett, Bennett could have ended up here. Because if Bennett was, according to you guys, because I don't know if this is true, if Bennett was found in Natlan, isn't Natlan the nation of war? Bro, what the fuck?
Crucibina came up with a novel idea. She would teach the children to fight, force them to duel each other, and then crown as the king of the house the child who proved themselves most worthy of inheriting her title. It's difficult to estimate the number of children who died or were maimed in the process.
Bro.
There's little I can say about the ones who died. The ones that emerged with permanent injuries, on the other hand, well, they still served a purpose. They would be handed over to the doctor to be experimented on.
Oh.
Or sent away on dangerous missions. Nothing more than tools to be used and then discarded.
Uh-huh.
So those were the experiments Clairvy was talking about. But what actually happened to her? You said that
I'm glad we're getting, like,
daughter, so
full
if
explanation.
Clary tried to convince her to stop what she was doing, Crucibina probably would have listened, right?
I'm glad that this is one of those quests that I'm actually glad that Genshin is tying in with the story trailer that we've gotten. Like, honestly, you get the full story, right? Like, it's not like, man, I really wonder what that would have looked like. If this is like the future of Genshin stories, I'm all about it. Like in the game, it's like, oh man, I wonder what happened, and it's just an animated short that you can watch on YouTube. I'd be down for that shit, actually.
Despite being Clairvy's mother, Crucibina cared little for her daughter.
Boo.
She forced Clairvy to join the House of the Hearth only as a means to demonstrate her own impartiality as a mother.
What the fuck?
To prove that she treated all her children equally.
That's so fucked.
Clairvy did try to convince her mother to change her ways, but it was to no avail. After her efforts failed, the only other option was to rise up and try to fight back. Unfortunately, the other children had already been thoroughly indoctrinated into the illusion of happiness Crucibina had created.
Ah.
Of course, there was one exception. Someone Clairvy's age who knew the truth about the House of the Hearth.
Ah.
Her name was Peruware.
You mean Perry?
Wait, the friend that Clairvy mentioned?
Care to...
Friend, huh? I suppose we can call her that for now.
I mean, her friend did kill her.
Clairvy was a cheerful and passionate person with a tenacious spirit. Peruware, on the other hand, was rather cold-blooded. Her cold-blooded nature allowed her to see through Crucibina's facade. Yet, it was also this cold-bloodedness that prevented her from acting against it. At least at first. While Clairvy longed for freedom, Peruware was convinced that, amid all the fighting and violence, she would make it until the end.
Yes,
Despite their
Peruware was
differences,
Arlecchino.
The two became fast friends, united by their knowledge of the truth. Clairvy told Peruware that she hoped to create a real family, where no one would be killed or sacrificed. There may have been a certain naivete to her ideas, but Clairvy proved her determination many times over. She tried countless times to run away, ask for help, or expose the truth. But her efforts only earned her beating after beating. The only thing that kept her going was her strength of will. Even with her body racked with pain, she would still stand on her tiptoes and open the window at night. She and Peruware would look out at the moon together, a fierce longing for freedom shining in her eyes. But one day, that light simply vanished.
Oh no. What happened?
Mother happened.
Her hopelessness resulted from a culmination of things. 10 years had passed. 10 years worth of failure after failure. She and Peruware weren't children anymore, but finding any chance to escape still seemed as hopeless as ever.
Fair.
It was during this time that Peruware suggested a new plan. If escaping was out of the question,
sure,
why not take down the very person sitting on top of this throne of lies? Mother herself. Clairvy rejected that proposal. She claimed that, as a famous harbinger, Crucibina possessed an unimaginable amount of power. Trying to kill her would have an incredibly low chance of success.
I guess.
Clairvy never gave another reason, but Peruware could see it written all over her face. Clairvy still thought of Crucibina as her mother. Killing her own flesh and blood was a line she couldn't bring herself to cross. If she couldn't escape and fight back, then only one option remained.
Death? I don't know why I said that. Question mark? We know what happened.
Precisely. Death was the only way that she felt she could be free. It happened during a duel. When she arrived at the dueling ring that day, her partner turned out to be none other than Peruware. The very person that had stood by her side all those years. It was a fierce battle. But ultimately, Clairvy decided to let Peruware end her life. From that moment on, Peruware's journey was one written in flames.
Ah, fire.
When the rain finally came and washed it all away, there she stood, the sole victor in Mother's endless game of slaughter. A trail of corpses strewn across her path to success.
And she wasn't done.
It was the very result she had predicted 10 years prior. Even then, she believed she would make it until the end. She wasn't surprised by the fact that she emerged as Mother's undisputed heir. Rather, her success left her with an inexplicable sense of restlessness.
So we're not going to catch the part that she said she killed her and... don't worry, the main character will pick up, or Paimon will pick it up.
She was unsettled. And there was only one thing that could quell that sensation. Perhaps you two would like to take a guess as to what it was?
Killing the person at the very top.
Crucibina, you mean? But...
But what?
Correct. This is the place where Peruware killed her best friend. A mere year later, this is also the place where she fought tooth and nail to kill the mother they shared. The moment she acted, any conception of what was right or wrong ceased to matter.
I didn't realize it was a whole year
It's one
after.
of the principles of the house. Only those who survive get to write
Why a
the
year?
rules. Peruware won the battle and became a harbinger herself. After which Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, bestowed upon her a new name. Arlecchino.
God, what a good delivery.
So the Perry Clairvy was talking about... It was you all along. You're Peruware. Arlecchino is just a name you got later.
This was your story just as much as Clairvy's. I mean, why wouldn't we know that that's a different name? Because, like, I mean, Child, Tartaglia, like, I mean... Anyway.
I left that name behind long ago. I must say, hearing it now does bring back memories.
Child is Ajax? Yeah, like, I mean, you know what I mean?
After I defeated Crucibina, the moniker of Mother died with her. I chose to forego the title she called herself and even chose to give up my own name. I rebuilt the House of the Hearth under a new identity. Not only as Arlecchino, but as father.
Good for you.
And that is where the story ends. Any more questions?
The Clairvy we met, though, who is she exactly? Because she didn't die as a teenager. She died as like, her ghost is a child. That is something I am curious about.
Yeah. Based on what you just told us...
Maybe that's still the hope?
wasn't a little kid when she was killed. So the Clairvy we met... Was she really a spirit at all?
I suppose you could call her an illusion born of flame. Her existence is like ashes to a fire. Something left over in the wake of blaze and ruin. You see, a certain power runs through my veins. It's not unlike a curse. My flames leave behind shadows of anything they consume.
Oh.
Of course. The chances of those shadows morphing into a sentient entity are exceedingly slim. Clairvy is a very special case.
So she's your... What?
Clairvy died when she was 16 years old. But what emerged from the flames was her 6-year-old self. Her appearance wasn't the only thing affected. Most of her memories were lost to the blaze as well. Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self. Lose 10 years' worth, however, and it would be like living in the past. Like returning to a version of yourself that never grew up.
Yeah, Arlecchino killed a Harbinger at 17.
No wonder Paimon got such a weird feeling when we were talking to her.
Perhaps I should put it this way. Clairvy is someone trapped in time. It may seem like she exists with us in the present, but she truly lives in the confines of her own past.
Back
So
here.
if all of that is true, then you must
Cursing
have known about
Kakashi.
Clairvy for a long time.
Thank you for the raid.
Indeed. She's a rather volatile and unstable entity. Sometimes she would look after the children. She's even saved some of their lives. But other times, she would hide from me. and become obsessed with revealing the truth about the house to anyone who will listen. Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time. Your attempts to expose Clairvy to sunlight, they failed, yes? The reason is actually quite simple. In Clairvy's mind, the house is impossible to escape, and it is this very perception that traps her there. But no matter. All I have to do is kill her again, and all will be resolved. I don't anticipate so much as a single speck of ash will be left behind this time.
Oh!
Wait! Paimon can understand why you might want her gone, but isn't there another way?
Dude, she's a ghost.
So what if she's trapped in her 6-year-old self? She's still your friend! At least talk to her first!
Not only is she a ghost, but her idea of freedom is death.
It's too late for that. She broke the rules, and now she must be punished. That goes for Filial and Nantoy as well. She's had quite the effect on them. I hope you understand. The difference between Crucibina and myself lies in our formulation of the rules, not our policy for enforcing them. Upholding the rules without question is a trait we both share.
She's not even a ghost. She's literally her own power. She's literally her own fire. I'm sorry, did you actually speak?
Is this really what you want to do?
Why can't this just be the norm? Can we stop, can you stop clickbaiting me so hard into thinking this man speaks, and when he actually does speak, bro, make this the norm. It's so satisfying to hear the main character, but I get it. I get it to an extent, because when we're reading it, right, we're like, yeah, sure, we expect this. But the moment he talks, this is supposed to be meant to be powerful. It's meant to be a powerful moment.
Whatever could you mean?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
My boy Zach getting paid.
Whether as a killer or as a father, there are two things that must be avoided at all costs. Anger and sorrow. Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver. Well, it appears it's about time to proceed. Before we arrived, I told some of my well-behaved children to bring our troublemakers here by nightfall.
Oh.
I do believe I've kept my end of the deal. I give your friends quite a bit more time. As for what happens now...
Oh!
We'll just have to wait and see.
Erin Yvette is the voice of Arlecchino, and she's crushing it.
Here they are, Father.
Ah. We're all here. Hey, even Clairvy.
You gonna execute him? Seeing something like that would actually be a first for me. Lenny!
Clairvy.
I'm sorry. I heard about how you helped buy us more time, but I still failed. I couldn't find a way to fulfill her wish.
Huh? Are you... Perry?
Hey, don't you say that name in front of my kids.
Indeed, it's been a while, Clairvy.
Perry!
Shh, stay right there. I'm sorry to postpone our reunion, but first, I believe certain scores need settling.
Oh my god, bro. She's so cool.
Father, let me explain.
Okay, go ahead.
Out of my way.
Oh?
Father!
You chose to conceal a threat to the house. And for that, you must be punished.
Oh.
Overall, however, I suppose your wrongdoing is hardly the most egregious of the bunch, so I'll deal with your punishments later. As for right now, the more pressing concerns are the traitors among us.
By traitors? Do you mean us?
Father, let me explain. We didn't mean to...
Fultz, why don't you share what you heard?
Oh my god.
I'm a little Stitch.
Yes, Father.
Yes, Father. Let me tell you about these freaks.
This is the freak, by the way. This is the same kid that was like, I killed my pets for fun. This little fucking weirdo.
Secret midnight meeting number 3. Participants, Filial, Nantoy, Sato, Toddy.
What the fuck?
Nantoy clearly said, if only Father wasn't the one who took us in.
I love how he even added that. If only Father.
Sato added, I'm sick of this life. I just want to live as a normal person.
I just want to let everyone know, chat, we're all laughing right now, but anybody who ever has snitched in chat, has ever spoiled anything, this is you. You're this little shit. Anybody who's ever snitched in chat about someone raiding, about someone needing tech support, about any spoilers in chat when it came to a game, this is you. You're this little bitch. Anyway, love you. Thanks for being here.
Filial was the worst of them all. She called us crazies and said a bunch of mean things about Father.
Well, I mean, you are crazy, let's be honest. You killed your fucking pet animals because you were curious, you freak.
I did not! You're lying! Foltz is trying to frame us.
Really? All right. Now, Foltz might be a psychopath. But really? The child who is very giddy about snitching is gonna be a liar?
It's not like I'm the only one who heard those things. After that, you and Toddy and a bunch of other people started talking about Clairvy. You were using all those things Clairvy brought up as an excuse to question Father. We're birds locked in a cage. The only way out is to destroy it. That's what you said, wasn't it?
Damn, tell him, Foltz.
You little. You just want me gone, don't you? What did I ever do to you, huh?
Nothing. He kills pets for fun. He's a freak.
And you, Sheplo, have you forgotten who stood by your sickbed, watched over you, and changed your dressings? Come on, let's hear it then. What's your reason for all this?
You're a phony. Don't worry, Chaplo. You don't have to talk to her.
You're wrong, Filial. We don't want you to die. You're our family.
But you're also a rat. Sparky the Third, thank you for the raid.
Liar. You wouldn't be doing this if that were the case. So why? Why have you backed us into a corner?
We all live in the House of the Hearth. You know the type of work we do, Filial.
Oh, this kid's gonna be a great assassin later on in life.
A single betrayal can cost dozens of us our lives. It's not like it's never happened before. That kind of thing is hard to forget.
Wait a minute, what?
That's why the House of the Hearth cannot tolerate any form of betrayal. Ever since we came to Poisson, you've had 7 secret meetings. A lot of the things you talked about really crossed the line.
You've been spying on us for half a month? Wait a second. Now that I think about it, the move to Poisson was just a way to make it easier to spy on us, wasn't it? Because we were all in one place. You had this planned all along.
Well, maybe don't have 7 secret meetings in half a month, you freak.
Filial, Nantoy, I'm sorry.
Like, did you ever think about that?
I owe you both my life. I owe Clairvy too. If it weren't for all your help after I got poisoned, I wouldn't be standing here today. If this were any other situation, I would do anything to repay that kindness, even if it cost me my life. But rules are rules. I'm sorry. My hands are tied.
Hands are tied.
Why? Why?
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You were talking shit and you got caught. Like, I don't... What do you mean, why? Like, come on.
That's enough, Filial. We made a mistake. And we should own up to it.
7 and a half in half a month.
Plain and simple.
I'm going to pound you until you beg for mercy!
And just let it be known, that was only 7 secret meetings in Poisson, not how many before that, because there might have been more. So, just saying.
I'm sorry, Chaplo. Foltz. I'm sorry, Father.
Hey, taking it like a champ.
We...
Oh, shit.
Accept our punishment.
Chaplo, according to the rules of the House of the Hearth, how should these traitors be punished?
Given the old Men in Black treatment, wipe their memories and send them packing?
All those who betray the house pay with their lives.
You what?
And so it shall be.
Oh shit, what? I mean, you brought this on yourself. So maybe don't talk shit in the next life.
Father, please wait!
Ooh, Lenny, shut the fuck up, buddy.
Something you want to say, Lenny?
Lenny, shut the fuck up.
Please reconsider, Father. What Filial and the others did, does it really count as betrayal?
Talking shit behind your back, and staging a coup. Sorry, they never said anything about a coup. Hey, you know, I don't know. Maybe a little birdie told me about a coup. I don't know. I didn't hear anything about a coup. Hey, you know, maybe shut the fuck up, Lenny.
We all come from broken families. From the very first day we joined the House of the Hearth, we wanted nothing more than to make it a real home.
You see, Lenny, this is why you won't be the next father. Pathetic. Anyway, here's your bird back.
But the truth is, none of us know what a real home should look like.
All right. Okay, Shakespeare over here.
I'm not saying I have all the answers. All I know is this. Killing Filial and the others may uphold the rules, but doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family than we've ever been.
Lenny, sweetie, honey, baby, you're gonna give up your fucking life for an NPC? Come on. Fremine, Lynette, I'd get. But for some fucking NPCs?
So please, Father, please reconsider.
I've reconsidered, and I will personally be committing the execution.
I agree with Lenny.
Oh my God, I'm surrounded by idiots.
Father, please.
Oh God, one after the other.
Lenny, you...
They are dead.
I also agree with Lenny.
That is not what you said 5 minutes ago. Matsu, thank you for the 11 months. Hey, you want that favor? You want that favor, Arlecchino? I got your back. I'm with you on this. Yo, fuck snitches, am I right, chat?
An order once given cannot be rescinded.
I agree.
However...
Huh?
Given the extent of your determination, I suppose we shall have to go about this a different way.
Oh, yeah! The new
Draw
rule.
your weapons and face me.
The new rule. That's right, I forgot about this.
Our weapons?
Yeah. You have a disagreement, you duke it out, and the winner gets their way. But chat, it's fine. It's not a battle to the death. Well, then again, this is meant to be an execution, so I don't really know.
Father, are you referring to a duel?
Yeah, put him up.
Precisely.
Put him up.
The rules of the house will not be altered. Traitors must be punished.
Put him up.
However, resolving disputes with a duel is also one of our rules.
Hey, that's what I said.
Also applies to me. Demonstrate a sufficient showing of strength, and I shall offer a concession.
You better not hold back, I swear to God.
Wait. Beat Father in a duel?
Yeah. You three versus we three. Paimon's like, huh? That's right. Me, Dad, and Paimon. Let's go. Put him up.
Impossible. Father is way too strong, even for Lenny.
Shh, fucking, you should be worrying about Fremine. This motherfucker could one-shot this bit. Huh? Folt's really talking like a Pokemon NPC, right? Wow, Ash has never beaten so-and-so in a battle before. Sorry, I was not expecting those poses. That's right.
Lenny and the others have to duel the knave. What should we do? Can they really win something like that? If they lose, those people from the house are really going to be executed. Hey, are you listening?
I am listening. I'm thinking back to that one time of where, is executing them really what she wants? No.
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Bro, she clearly changed that one dude.
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver.
But she's just playing by her rules. Yeah. That makes the answer pretty obvious, doesn't it? She's playing by her own rules. She's giving
really
the...
serious about this. Guess that means there's no chance she's throwing the duel on purpose, huh?
No, she's not gonna throw the duel on purpose, but she is gonna make them work for it. Like, I mean, the other guy lived. It's fine. There's no way the knave will lose on purpose, although...
When guests are around,
yep.
families are often on their best behavior.
Mm-hmm.
And any disputes are less likely to escalate.
And then there was also that thing she told us when it was time.
When the time comes,
Yup.
make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation.
To help
and
the
lend your
House
help
of the
to
Hearth. Oh my gosh.
What's wrong, Traveler? Hey, where are you going?
Traveler?
Put him up, bitch. I'd like to see for myself what the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers can do. The fourth?
You're asking to join the duel against the knave?
It was the, if that's
I'll allow
okay.
it. We do have a ready-made dueling ring at our disposal, after all.
Damn. 4 against
all I would
1?
advise is this. Keep a firm grasp on your weapon,
Oh.
and give it your all.
Oh, shit.
Any less, and you may just lose your life.
God, she's so hot, bro. Cloran? Fuck that. Yo. Arlecchino's got it. Kind of a little answer. Okay. Hey. Well, maybe I should have scanned you real quick.
I see everything.
Oh, the music building up. Sino fighting her. It's like, that should be my scythe!
With these rising flames.
Rise these flames. Let me blow her away.
Is it my turn now?
No.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Temple of Wisdom, baby.
Father's even stronger than
2 archons, a dragon, and a General Mahamatra.
Rising flames.
Where'd you go?
Is it my turn now?
What do you mean? You just went.
Order guide you. Gather. Silence.
Silence. Where'd you go? Yeah, draw your blade, coward.
With the fall of darkness.
Fall this darkness.
Aggravate,
aggravate, aggravate, aggravate, aggravate, aggravate.
Have a taste of
Oh, fuck. This was a mistake. Hey, come down here real quick. All right, Sephiroth. All right, Sephiroth. Sino. She killed my Sino. I've never had that happen before. I have genuinely never had that happen before. I'm not even gassing. I'm being dead ass.
With these rising flames.
Hey, hit me. Thank you.
Father's even stronger than I expected.
Of course she is. Also, chat, I would like to let you know this is phase 1.
Like a fly tangled in a web.
Make yourselves at home.
With these rising flames.
Hold this.
Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all.
Oh my god. Madam, please. The music, though. Ooh. I kinda need my shield. Kinda need my shield. I mean, Zhongli. I mean, 2 dragons, you know how it is.
Running is a little.
Now the real fight. Oh my god. Sephiroth. God, she's so hot. Yes. Did you get black lipstick on? How'd you do that? Yeah, Cloran, fuck that. I need this outfit.
turned away.
Stabilize.
My blade is all that remains.
Let the mighty be humbled.
Let the mighty be humbled. How'd that pan out for you, Nuvalet?
No, watch out for Father's movements. Look out!
I need that shield. All right, bet.
Judgment is upon you.
All right, Sino, take 2. All right, we're getting some health. Nice, 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 nice. All right, switch.
Only the beginning. Now our chance.
All right, now that Sino actually got the hit, we went nasty with Sino, chat. Easy. It was actually easier than phase 1. God, she's so cool. Also, why does Ether still have that 3-star weapon? It bothers me. Hey, Fremine. The real heir.
You should know better than to crowd in one place.
Oh, they are fucked.
Oh, I know.
Oh, it's a magic trick. Substitution jutsu.
I'm sorry, Father.
Don't apologize. Wow, Fremine. You little bitch. Fremine tilted the
Sorry
sword.
For what? This pitiful excuse for an attack.
Yeah, you tell him. She said fight with your lives, not like a bunch of little pussies. Bro. That's it? Yeah, have your secret meetings. See what happens.
Father, no!
You better fight back. Do something then. She literally is going so slow
Made
just
out,
for you
did
guys.
You're stronger than I expected.
Oh my god, bro. Infinite Tsukuyomi? I'm sorry. The bitch has Sharingan? Where the fuck? Phase?
A crimson moon?
Alright, wait a minute.
I can't.
What in the Acheron BS is this? Foolish little brother. Bro, what the?
Still, not strong enough to beat me.
Nah. They are on a different level. They are on a completely... Bro. This bitch really pulled an Itachi. That's crazy. Oh my god. She might, in fact, be the coolest fucking character in this game.
I believe we can end things here. It's not often that we get to enjoy the company of guests after all. We wouldn't want things to get too out of hand.
Yeah, you better be coughing up blood.
Brother, are you all right?
Brother!
Lenny. Given that I am the victor of this duel, as agreed, the punishment stands.
Fair enough.
No!
Bitch, they tried. Well, I tried. Fucking Fremine, I saw you turn that blade, you coward.
I never thought things would end like this.
Really? You really? Anyway.
However, everyone involved in the duel demonstrated a remarkable level of strength and determination.
Boo.
In light of this, I'm prepared to change the method of execution.
Boo. Boo. You lack hatred, Arlecchino. I was gonna say Acheron.
Elwar, the bottled flames I gave you for safekeeping. Do you still have them?
Yes? I wasn't sure what they were for, but I've kept them super safe. I didn't lose a single one.
Wonderful. Then, In just a moment, I'll have you administer them.
Bottled flames?
Indeed. They're the product of a secret experiment.
Oh!
Under certain special circumstances, flames can be extracted from my person and preserved. Once ingested, searing pain will spread across every inch of your body. No harm will come to you physically, but your memories will be burned.
Men in Black.
If you can withstand the pain. When you awake, you'll have forgotten everything you know about the House of the Hearth.
Oh no!
And will be expelled from the organization. In other words, administering this concoction will kill the version of you that grew up in the house, and give you a new identity.
So that means the young man that I thought looked familiar, though. Yep. He must have been the same horror we saw on the list of executions. He wasn't killed at all. Yep.
Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self.
No, if my understanding of the knave is right, she really thinks of that as killing him. The horror that lived in the House of the Hearth is dead. The one that remains is simply a normal person living out his life with his beloved. Even so, it's much better than actually ending their lives. It is so much better.
So, you're just letting us go, Father?
You misunderstand. Memories are extremely important. Once consumed by flame, the version of you standing before me will die, and our secrets will die with you. So no, I don't intend to just let you go, because the person who survives will be nothing but a stranger.
True.
Even so, I won't have to live in fear anymore. I'm sorry, Father. I'm sorry I let you down, but I really...
Don't cry, Filial. You haven't left the house yet, so there are still rules to be followed, yes? Remember what I taught you. Anger makes you impulsive, sorrow causes you to waver. Don't let yourself be controlled by your emotions.
I wonder if the experiments, the personal stuff, is how Clervy came to be.
Of course. I'll remember.
Dry your tears, and go pursue the life you really want.
Yes, Father.
Chaplot, Fultz, Elwar, take them back to Poisson. And bring Linny and the others as well.
I think they got punishment enough. They got their asses beat.
I prepared 3 extra vials of bottled flames. As for whether to take them, the choice is yours.
Oh!
Goodbye, children. The next time we meet, I will no longer be your father. Thank you for all you've done for the house. I hope you have bright futures ahead of you.
Bro, my brain went, yo, it's codename Kids Next Door. I'm a fucking idiot, bro. Hey, Sandy, thank you for the prime. Why Candy? Because once you become a teenager, they erase your memories, and there's the salute. You'll always be a member of the Kids Next Door.
Let's go.
Someone didn't watch Candy, and it shows. 100%. Who's the next father?
Grab my arm, Linny. I'll help you walk back.
Still the same father. Unless you're a secret teenager. That's right. Never forget number 0.
Thank you.
Linny, you got your ass beat. So what do you have to say, Clervy?
Clervy.
We ain't done with you.
Oh, me?
You keep causing the shit.
Can we talk now? I've been waiting for a super long time. You really are Perry, aren't you? I haven't seen you in so long. How come you're all grown up?
Because I killed you 20 years ago.
Wait, did I somehow travel to the future on accident? Or am I dreaming? What a long dream.
Neither. You died, Clervy. That's what happened.
You could have at least sugarcoated it a little. Look, she's done speechless.
Bro, what noise was that? Then I would say she's probably had enough lies. If this is Clairvy's younger self, then I would say she's probably had enough lies.
Oh. Okay then. Huh? That's it? You accepted it just like that? Yep. If that's what Perry says happened, then I believe her.
And that's what Perry says.
Lie to me. Plus, I don't really need to know why I'm like this. I'm more curious about what happens in the future. If you're a harbinger now, Perry, that means Mother is gone, isn't she?
Yep, killed her too.
Can you tell me about it? I want to know what happened to her. And to me.
I killed you both.
You never stopped trying to defy fate.
Fate.
At first, no one believed you. You could only vent your frustrations to the moon. In fact, you often sought comfort in the night sky. You wanted to see the aurora, so one night we promised each other we would go to Snezhnaya to see it together. Later on, you tried to run away, but you were brought back each time. Mother spared your life, but it wasn't out of kindness. Instead, she decided to make an example of you by slowly torturing you over time. That way, the other children would know what happens to traitors.
Ah.
Still, you never gave up. Mother hoped that through ruthless duel after ruthless duel, she would be able to crown an ultimate victor among the children she raised. But you called on everyone to unite, to fight to a draw in order to reduce casualties. Your efforts may have only delayed the inevitable, but still. You gave them hope. You tried everything you could think of, but every attempt ended in failure. Still, you never turned your sword on Crucibina, and you never turned it on me. On that gloomy day, you told me, for the last 16 years of my life, I've done everything I can to fight for freedom. But now, I realize that the only freedom I truly possess is the freedom to choose to die.
Yeah.
I never imagined I would say something like that. I must have been feeling really worn down. But somehow, I still think I understand. According to Mother's plan, only one of us was going to make it until the end. And I always hoped that person would be you.
It would have been, you know what would have been crazy? You know what would have been a crazy shot? If when it was to the back of Clairvy and it rotated to Arlecchino, it was the young version of Knave. Like, it was Perry. And then it fades now to this version when they said, I always would be you. That would have been crazy.
If I could do it all over again, I still don't think I would make a different choice. Even when I first met you, I knew you'd be able to do what I couldn't.
Kill my mother.
Is that so? Even now, I'm not sure I truly understand what kind of freedom you were trying to pursue. But as the head of the House of the Hearth, and as the children's father, I've tried to give them the most basic of freedoms. The freedom to choose their own fate. It's something I discussed with the Iudex of Fontaine. The children who want to leave the house will have their memories wiped clean of all secrets pertaining to the organization. In return, they will be allowed to live a normal life in Fontaine without being prosecuted for their past.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was close. I think I said something similar, but I wasn't sure how.
Of course, I won't simply hand freedom to them on a silver platter. They have to fight for it and prove themselves worthy of it. Only freedom that is earned has true value.
That's more than enough. That's exactly the kind of life I was fighting for. You know, Perry, I think you're a pretty amazing king, and a really great father, too. I'm really happy that you're the one who took over the house. I guess I do have one regret, though. I still haven't seen the outside world.
Well, I mean, when you really think about it, when we destroyed the building, you did.
Well, it just so happens that our dear guests over here have been to many nations and traveled to countless places. Perhaps they would be willing to tell you what the outside world is like.
Really? Of course! We've traveled all over the place. We've got so many stories, we could probably talk your ears off for 3 days straight!
Do you think that's actually the length of how long it would take to know every Archon quest and character story? Like, do you think the actual length now is 3 days straight? There's no way. Talk about the land of Animo. The land of freedom, of course.
You know, I used to dream of being a bard, playing the lute while singing into the
Why
winds
not?
of freedom. Even if there was no one there to listen, I would have continued to sing no matter what.
Talk about the land of Geo, nation of contracts.
Ah, that's where Mora comes from. I never knew that before. If I had some Mora, I would buy 3 new dresses. One for me, one for Perry, and one for Mother.
Don't worry about that bitch, she's dead.
It's just too bad Perry doesn't like wearing dresses. And Mother, well, she probably wouldn't accept something like that either. I guess I'd just have to keep them all for me then. I could wear a different one every day.
Yep. Talk about the nation of eternity.
Those yokai you mentioned, what do they look like?
They change.
I once saw a drawing of this one guy with horns on his head and a
An
super
Oni!
scary face. Are there any yokai like that?
Yeah, but they look way less scary.
Oh, sounds like you're talking about an Oni. Yep, we've met one, and let Paimon tell you, they're not nearly as scary as they look.
As they're drawn. The nation, the land of Dendro, nation of wisdom.
I was always too afraid to skip Mother's fighting lessons. But at the academia, I bet you could do all sorts of secret things in class. Things that have nothing to do with studying. I'm just kidding. Being able to study whatever you want without having to fear for your life actually sounds pretty great.
Wait. You tell Clairvy about the conversation and returns to Font. Oh, okay.
The situation was super dangerous. Lenny and Lynette were accused of committing a crime, and they were going to have to stand trial at the Opera Epicles. Oh no, that must have been hard for all of you. What happened next? Don't worry, we were able to turn the situation around super quickly.
They brought back the glasses. Seriously, permanent feature. Keep this shit. This is how you make Paimon better.
How'd you do that? Come on, tell me. Okay, so it was like this. After the failed magic show, we rushed to the scene and...
Clairvy is listening really intently to Paimon's story about our time in Fontaine. She seems really happy, like all her troubles have been forgotten. What are you gonna say, Arlecchino? Maybe this is the first time she's ever been able to truly relax. But I'm not sure how long this moment can last. I wonder if we've talked her ear off so long that the sun's gonna come up.
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time.
As time passes, she'll probably forget everything we've told her. And go back to being that scared little girl who could only hide in the shadows. I was so busy thinking, I almost didn't notice. The sun has risen. There it is. Man, I'm so good at storytelling, bro!
Clairvy, you've worked tirelessly from the shadows to overthrow the House of the Hearth. Now, by my authority as the Knave, I shall announce how this matter ends. You are hereby expelled from the House of the Hearth. You are no longer tied to this place, nor are you bound by its rules.
You're saying that I can finally leave?
Aww.
I get to experience the outside world as well? Oh, I almost forgot. There's there's no getting older for me. Still, seeing who you grew up to be makes me really happy, Parallel.
Used her actual name.
Yourself. Goodbye.
May we meet again someday.
Oh. There was like a hint of sadness in the name. Oh, fuck.
Clairvy. She left so soon. Paimon didn't even get to finish her story.
She'll be back.
I also have certain sentiments left unsaid.
Oh. You sound sad.
I wanted to tell her that the aurora I saw in Snezhnaya was just as beautiful as the ones in the pictures.
Oh.
But a shadow's memories reset at dawn. Had we delayed any longer, we wouldn't have had the time to say goodbye. Whatever regrets may linger, let them be lost to the coming of a new day.
Father?
Bro, you need to be in a hospital. She's gonna beat your ass again.
It's Linny! Hey, Linny!
You think you're forgiven? Your punishment still stands. Yeah, be ashamed.
What is he doing back here? Let's go check it out.
Oh my god, bro.
Father, the bottled flames have been administered. Filial and the others have left the house.
And what about you?
And you? What have you decided?
Thank you for giving us that choice, Father. But we never wanted to leave the house. It's the only home we've ever known.
And home is where the heart is. And your real anyway.
Lynette and Fremine feel the same way. They're recuperating back at the Hotel Bouffe Tété. But I decided to come back and tell you where we stood.
I'm sure you're well aware of the expectations I have for you. I want you to follow in my footsteps and become the next king of the house. Yet you seem to have different ideas.
Well, we have an answer.
I must admit, I'm rather surprised by your decision to stay. There's nothing wrong with choosing to live a quiet life. Leading this organization is a heavy responsibility, one not so easily carried by someone forced onto the throne.
I just never understood what you saw in me. What made you believe I was deserving of that throne?
Fuck. I mean, without her answering, I mean, you're different. You think outside the box. You care for your family. And honestly, clearly that's something she respects and cares about. But yeah, I feel like he has to get his shit together in certain areas.
You're brave, talented,
bro,
and most importantly, you cherish your family.
Man, I'm good!
You would do anything to protect them, even if it costs you your life.
Speaking up back there was so brave of you, Linny. It's all thanks to you that we were able to convince Father to back down.
Yeah, not because of me, but okay.
You're a hero, Linny.
Hero? Father is the real hero.
She held the fuck back.
Had Father gone all out during the duel, there's no way I would have walked away with my life. She must have had it all planned from the beginning.
Of course she did.
From the very moment she suggested a duel. I'm not deserving of that title. I'm not strong enough or smart enough.
Bro, you're also like 20, I'm assuming 20 years younger than her.
You're wrong. In my opinion, all you need to be deserving of the throne is conviction and the necessary strength to act on it. We may have different ideas of what it means to be a family, but you can hardly be said to lack conviction. What you truly lack is strength. For someone of your talent, though, that's something that will come with time.
Yeah, fair. I mean, she was 17 when she took over. Yeah, but she didn't have everything fucking figured out at 17. Come on, guys.
Even without that strength,
get your head out of your ass.
You chose to face me in a duel, even though the odds were stacked against you. That capacity to honor your convictions is what I truly see in you.
Father.
No one knows what the future holds, what tragedy or triumph may be in store. Being at the head of this organization requires the strength of will to face whatever comes. Caution will only hold you back. If reaching a certain standard were required to go after what you want, I would never have succeeded in killing my predecessor. Back then, there was still a considerable gap between our abilities. Strength may decide the ultimate victor, but those who let a lack of strength dictate their decisions or undermine their convictions will never be worthy of the throne.
So get your strength together, my guy.
I understand, Father. Thank you.
Children must grow up to surpass their parents.
Children must listen.
Only then can a family continue to flourish.
Damn.
The road ahead is not an easy one. So I'll ask you one last time. Are you certain you want to stay?
You've done so much for me, Father, and that kindness must be repaid. Plus, with Project Stuja at hand, there are many dangers ahead, and I, for one, don't intend to back down. Protecting my family at all costs. That's my conviction.
My Nendo, my ninja way.
Then you're welcome to stay. As for Project Stuja, you need not be too concerned. If those cowardly businessmen and heartless dignitaries try to take us down, I'm prepared to teach them a lesson. Having members who longed for the light was our organization's last weakness. With those members no longer among our ranks, the House of the Hearth is like a spider hiding in the shadows.
Damn.
We need only wait for our prey to come to us. At present, our imperative is to use their plan to our advantage. In doing so, a crimson moon shall rise amid the frigid blizzards of winter. No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded, and no sacrifice shall be in vain.
You know what would be crazy? Seeing two Fatui Harbingers fight it out.
As for the two of you, whether we meet again as friend or foe, I'll remember the camaraderie we shared in this moment. No matter how arduous the journey ahead, I hope we both reach our desired destination.
Bro. Wait until 2 days later. Okay, couple of things. First half of the quest, a little boring. Well, not boring. Like usual, I feel like the setup for the quest took longer than it should. I feel like that's always a problem with the character quest. However, once we got to interact with Arlecchino consistently, that shit was great. Like the whole fucking time. Like, I do think this was one of the better character quests.
Didn't Linny say that Lynette and Fremine were recovering at the Hotel Bouffe d'été? Oh, Paimon wonders how they're doing. Maybe we should...
It will be less boring for the people who didn't see the short. I don't even think, well, it's interesting. I think it could go either way. Because if you've seen the short, you know what's to come, right? But there is a certain mystery to those who haven't seen the short. So I feel like you get a benefit whether you've seen it or you haven't seen it. You know what I mean? But I do recommend watching the short at some point.
Lynette? Fremine? How are you feeling?
Much better. What about you? Are you feeling
There's no need to
alright?
worry. I'm right as rain.
I knew you'd come out unscathed. Us, on the other hand...
No, I didn't pull for her. Not yet.
I've been bedridden for 2 days. I couldn't even turn over. Oh, and I wanted to ask,
Yeah, she's dead.
Clairvy
Gone. Deceased. She passed on.
gone? Linny and the other members have left Poisson and returned to the House of the Hearth. According to him, there haven't been any more sightings of a spirit roaming the house.
Her wish has been fulfilled.
I see.
I'm glad. Father came to check up on us 2 days ago.
Oh, that's
and
nice.
Told us about what happened with Crusabina and Clairvy. Actually, I've met Crusabina before.
What?
Wait, what? You've met the former knave?
Crusabina died a year after Clairvy. It was during the year between their deaths that I joined the House of the Hearth.
So, was Fremine the... What? Fremine might be...
You what?
Hey, Pumpkin Potion! Thanks for the raid. Love your videos. How are you? Getting toony with Sayu. Oh, I love that. Hey, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Hope you all had a good stream. We're about to finish this quest. If you guys have not checked out Pumpkin Potion, they have some fucking hilarious videos. They're a really creative VTuber. Their whole style is like the... Like... I don't even know. Like, I always forget what it's called. Like, tube cartoons, like with Betty Boop and, you know, like old 1920s. Rubber hose tunes. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yep. Yeah, no, they're great. Highly recommend checking them out. They're really funny. How fucking old is Fremine? Bro, I got mega distracted. But yeah, how's it going, Rangers on Tayu? I'm a professional voice actor, gone VTuber, aware of that to finish this quest. If you'd like to know what I've done voiceover-wise, exclamation point VA in the chat. I voice Sino in Genshin. I voice Jingyuan in Honkai Star Rail. And I voice... Anyway, yeah. Welcome. We're literally at the end of this quest. Thank you again. I hope you had a fun stream. Don't know what you were doing. If you were just chatting or playing something, but I hope it was a lot of fun. How old is Fremine? That means... Bro... Would that mean that Arlecchino isn't even 30? Would that mean that, like, it was during the year between their deaths? He could have joined when he was like 4, right? But that would mean that Arlecchino is probably 27 or something. If Fremine joined when he was like 3 or 4, she's probably late 20s, early 30s. Holy shit.
Crusabina had an extremely cruel and radical way of doing things while she was alive.
Then then Fremine is older. Would maybe be older than both Linny and Lynette.
When I joined, though, the experiment she valued so much had already come to an end, and all the people involved, dead and injured alike, were gone. Crusabina never talked about the past with us newcomers. A couple of months after I joined, Father
tickle my belly, thank you for the sub,
and burned all her files. With that, the names of all the people subjected to her experiments, Clairvy included, were lost to the flames, along with the painful memories they represented.
Then, hold on. This is a plot hole. Then. Then Fremine should have known. This is why it bugs me that they didn't say mother. This is kind of a bit of a plot hole. I'm actually...
Father took in Lenny and me a couple months after that, but
what?
She never mentioned anything about Crusabina or Clairvy.
Wait! So, Linny and Lynette and Fremine have been with fucking Arlecchino since she was 17?
It really seems like something she was planning to keep to herself. The last time you talked to afterward, did she mention why she kept it a secret for so long?
She said she didn't want us to be affected by the darkness of the past. She was worried we'd develop a false sense of gratitude towards her if we knew about it. The foundation of a family should be free of any corrupting influence. Whatever happened in the past, it has nothing to do with who we are now.
This timeline doesn't make sense. Or, it's not that it doesn't make sense. It's just Fremine not knowing about Crucibina and all of the weird, like, I know he was kept in the dark, but it seems like it would have been something that got brought up, you know?
And that's what Father told us in the end.
But I still thanked her for everything. It was only after hearing about what Crucibina
Which means that Fremine, Linny, and Lynette are probably around the same age.
How insignificant our lives could have been. The members of the house meant nothing to her. To say that she valued them in any way, even just as a tool, would probably be giving her too much credit.
Hey, Rosie, thank you for the subby. No, because here's the reason why this bugs me. Because Fremine, Linny, and Lynette have talked about how they saw Clairvy multiple times around the House of the Hearth, right? And if Fremine was around talking with, talking with Clairvy, and he already knew about Crucibina, no. This, nah. It's not, the math ain't mathin'.
If Father hadn't taken over the House of the Hearth, I probably would have already...
I mean, that is true. She saved you in the end.
Father rarely brings up the fact that she saved us.
No! He literally said...
being indebted to her should
Chat.
be what ties us together.
Chat. Linny and Lynette joined after Crucibina died, right? Months after. Fremine joined the years between Clairvy, God, I already forgot her name. Clairvy and Crucibina died. Crucibina was still the knave when Fremine joined. That is what they said. I would go back and do the log thing. The year, singular, within the year, a few months before Crucibina died. Clairvy would have already been dead and Fremine would have only been for... That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about... No, chat. No. I am not talking about Fremine knowing about Clairvy. I am talking about what he has talked to Clairvy. He has talked to Clairvy around, like, literally years later. Literally, they've talked about in this quest how they've all each seen Clairvy's ghost or spirit or whatever roaming around, and they've talked to her. That is what I'm referring to. That is what I am referring to. Which means if they gave them the time of day, which seems like Fremine has, there is no way that some form of... Like, he wouldn't... There's no way he would not have connected the dots. There is no way in the years that this spirit has been roaming around. Her spirit was a child. That's not the point. The point is, with each conversation, surely this dude could have connected the fucking dots. And yes, he was a child, but clearly he was old enough to know the name Crucibina and knew about the bullshit that she had done before the knave brought any of this shit up this morning. Sure, Sai, but it's fiction. It's convenient. You know what? You're right. What am I talking about? Fuck me for wanting a good storytelling.
But even if we didn't owe her anything, we would still choose to stay. Because
right, Geki?
this is our
That's
home.
not what I'm saying. He never knew Clairvy. She died before. Yeah, did you just hear what I said? Did you like ignore the literal sentences I just said? Also, I know that Clairvy doesn't call her mom like Crucibina. The whole time she called her mom, or mother. That's fine. You know, that's fine. I'm talking about Fremine connecting dots just from multiple different conversations having with them. It's a glitch within Tevat. You're right. You're right. My bad.
We may have arguments or times when we feel wronged. Some people may even choose to leave. But as long as Father is here, we will always have a home.
Whether the path before us is bathed in sunlight or shrouded in shadow, we'll follow Father wherever she chooses to go. So I wanted to say thank you for helping us make it through this crisis.
Yeah, anytime, buddy.
Without your help, we could have lost a lot more along the way.
Oh, we didn't do anything, really.
Just invite us back as guests, and we'll call it even.
Of course. You're welcome anytime.
Are Filial and Nantoy okay?
I actually saw them at a cafe this morning.
Oh, that's nice.
They didn't recognize me. From what I could tell, they were drinking coffee and talking about one of the operas that started running recently.
The Knave's Flame might have produced a small memory loss. I don't think so, because it seems it's all or nothing. No, Arlecchino goes by she. Chat, I just want to make it known, by the way. Arlecchino goes by she, it seems. The only reason I say they is my brain has now transferred using that as like the neutral pronoun. That's a me thing. That's not a game thing. So usually I will refer to just people and characters and a person as they. That's a me thing. Don't you worry about that. I'm pretty sure that Arlecchino goes by she, her. So sorry about that.
They seemed happy. If I had to take a guess, I would say they finally found the kind of life they always wished for.
Great. All right. That was a great story. Fremine joining the House of the Hearth before, before Crucibella died is actually crazy. It's a good story. It's a good story. But honestly, that last tidbit of Crucibina, I said Crucibella, Crucibina, is, that's a big plot hole. That's something. Weekly boss? Yeah, she better be there. Where's my weekly boss? Wait. I'm sorry. Is Arlecchino boss battle not a weekly boss? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, these are enemies. Oh, okay, cool. Sorry. I was just looking in the wrong location, chat. I was just looking in the wrong location. Sorry, my bad. I almost gave myself a heart attack. I was like, there is no actual fucking way. Ooh, that was a close one. I would have actually been mega upset about that. Sorry, I'm already losing my mind over Fremine not knowing shit and not being able to piece the fucking dots together. Sorry, chat. Sorry, chat. But yeah, no, I really liked it. As for Sino story quest, that won't happen until the phase 2, it seems. So that is the thing. Dude, that plot hole really bugs me. Fremi only knew Clairvy for 2 weeks, though. No. He said he was hiding her for 2 weeks. I thought it was a month. It was half a month, right? Yes, because at the beginning of the quest, he said he first met her half a month ago. He joined after she died, but before Mother died. Right. Did you have fun when you recorded your new story quest? Yeah, I did. He did mention that he tried to talk to her and hadn't gotten much from her. Okay. It's just... Okay, that'll give you, but then it doesn't... I guess he didn't see her, but Lynette talked about how she also saw her, and clearly she wasn't hiding from people because everybody was seeing her. But I guess they were talking about Poisson. I thought he said he saw her around the house before. That is also what I thought. Avoided connecting the dots on purpose because he was afraid and kept himself in the dark. That I would believe. That would be the most in character thing for him. There would be a lot more trauma compared to Lenny and Lynette. Facts. I don't know. I feel like... No, I have not. True. That was weird. I see and hear nothing. In his lore, it says that the previous director is what caused his diving coping habit. Ah. It's very interesting. I liked it. That part is confusing, I will say. That part is confusing, for sure.